Sirius XM 104. This is the Jay Thomas Show. The interesting, the odd, and the bizarre people behind the, interesting. The odd and bizarre stories. Jay gets in it, stirs it up, and spits it out. He's a professional. It's all here on the Jay Thomas Show with Rodney Lee Conover, Julie, Madison, Kevin Meaney, Garrett, and Christina, and Ira the Weatherman. This is the Jay Thomas Show.
Oh, my God. You know, it's funny. They're showing Daryl Hammond. Is this live, or is he making the confession?
No, this is
looks like
an interview.
He's not dead, is he?
No, he's not dead, but he's extremely successful, but he was on crack, cocaine, all kinds of drugs.
Alcohol.
Remy Martin brandy he had in his desk.
Yeah.
And
he just came out with a book, that's why.
Yeah, he's out with a book about his life of being he was abused apparently as a child. I don't know.
Everybody who was abused. We had a guy.
I was never sexually molested in Catholic school. I had to wait until I got to public school to get molested.
We had a guy
Mr.
on
Richter.
We had a guy on yesterday who ate roadkill for 30 years.
Oh yeah, I read about that. What a great story.
But when we really delved into his autobiography, or his, he had been abused at 2. Had been given up for adoption to the point where they broke his ribs. So I said to him,
that would be the McRib, and that's back also. Christina's here. Hello, Christina.
And the reason why I said to him, my typical, hey, I guess you're eating roadkill because somebody did something to you. He goes, no, Well,
but he was lying.
Now you know why the McRib
What did he do? What happened? He was abused? Tell us.
Well, no, that's what happened, but he claims that he just was a naturalist.
He had broken bones before he was 2.
2 years old.
Near-death experience or something.
Oh, okay. Well,
he had a twin.
To my story.
He had a twin, and his parents gave him up. So,
I had a peanut stuck in my lung. When I was in kindergarten.
Well, that's good.
I was chasing Seamus Cunningham. Mm-hmm. I had stolen his peanuts. Not his penis, his peanuts.
Seamus Cunningham.
Seamus Cunningham, and I was running with them, and I said, I'll better eat them before he catches me and beats me up, and I threw them up in the air and caught them in my mouth, and one lodged in my lung. And then I was stuck in the hospital on an oxygen tent, and my parents would come in smoking. Hi, how are you feeling? How are you? Can you hear us in the? I said, put out the cigarette. It's oxygen.
Now, when your parents heard the entire story of what you had done to really bring on your own injury, were you told that God was punishing you? That's what I was always told when I was acting up.
I was telling my daughter yesterday that God will punish her. You know what she told me yesterday? You're going to die when you hear this. Mm-hmm. She's 12 years old, and she was telling me one of her classmates in school was telling her about 2 girls and 1 cup.
Oh, God.
And I said, wow. Are you serious? And then she said there's also another guy told her about this guy that put a glass jar in his butt.
Yeah, yep. One guy, one jar.
One guy, one jar. And I'm going, well, the innocence is over. How am I going to stop this?
Well, you know what? I have to tell you that there is a school in Silicon Valley
that teaches that course. 2 girls, 1 cup.
The Waldorf School, which is this hippie school. And when we were looking at schools for our kids, it was one we looked at, but they were a little too hippie for us. So there it is in the middle of Silicon Valley where they make all of this stuff that destroys, people don't go outside. They don't read. That's it. Well, they don't have computers in the school. The Waldorf School in the middle of Silicon Valley in California, they don't have any computers. So that's the new thing. You're going to now, have a school, maybe, and it showed a little girl laying on a table reading a book.
Naked?
No. You know what?
I would be naked.
So in Dallas, Texas, I was sent an email from one of my conservative listeners saying, did you see that a 14-year-old girl was allegedly assaulted during Occupy Dallas?
Oh, my God.
And it just goes to show you, went the note, that when you get all these perverts together.
Yeah, but she was a runaway.
And she was looking for it.
They always have sex.
We'll find out the truth about this story. If she was having sex with older men in the park.
Oh,
I guess we really need to watch the age group that's coming in and getting control of that, said one of the protesters. Occupy Dallas organizers say they're going to implement a 10 p.m. curfew and begin checking identification of anyone seen walking the grounds after that time. Now, what ID would let them know that you were not, a good person?
I hope they do a cavity search, too. You know what a cavity search is?
I know all about it.
You do?
I do.
Have you ever been told to bend over, spread them, and cough?
Not unless I was alone.
Then all of a sudden a potato plops out of your bunghole.
Boy,
and you say, what the hell's going on? And you go, well, I was baking a potato.
So I guess you're over your breakup.
Am I over my breakup?
Because you're acting. Last week it was awful.
Listen. I know my career was I was hanging by threads, and now.
Did you get something?
No. Oh. I am very priest-like now.
Mm-hmm. And did you get a job?
Oh, did I get a job? I thought you meant did I get sex?
No.
No. I don't have a job. I do have a job. I'm going to Side Splitters in Knoxville, Tennessee on the 3rd of November through the 5th. Side Splitters, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I live there. I live in Knoxville.
My dad would howl laughing when I would tell him these places that I'm going. Where are you going this week? Magoobies. He would just shake his head.
Well, you do go to funny places.
I do.
I say the same thing.
And then I'm at the Borgata Hotel
You've done that before.
Yeah, I'll be down there again, a return engagement for a week, the second week of November.
Have you been following the murder and the killing of Gaddafi?
Oh, yes. God, yeah.
Did you watch his ass was bleeding, and now they've found the video that shows
he was sodomized.
Sticking a rod of some sort up his ass.
You know who did that?
Who?
The New York cops. They were over there with their sodomizers.
I read the other day.
And the kid that killed him was wearing a Yankee cap.
Right. The new regime, in fact, I think the guy in Syria only allows Mets fans.
Now, did you see the video?
Yeah.
Of the sodomizing?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it.
The clip of him being sodomized is faster than Nancy Grace's nip slip. Like you have to freeze frame.
I did. I froze it. There it is.
But in the video, that's all it is, one frame.
That's the freeze. And then this is the top of it right here. Look, I did this that's what I was doing.
The guy that sodomized him is smoking.
He's got a cigarette, and you know what's funny about it? He was doing it so nonchalantly.
Yeah.
Like,
is that a glove he has on? Does he have a glove on?
I don't know.
He has pants on. It's not sodomy with pants on.
They stabbed him through his pants.
The ass blood through his pants.
Yeah.
They were just moving him along.
A lot of the...
no, they weren't moving him along.
Him in the ass
they were sticking something up his ass.
I've been sodomized with my pants on. I just want to clarify that.
Now...
But then the tailor fixed my pants. So.
He was yelling, don't shoot me, and long live Allah, and all that stuff, and the guy was sticking a pipe up his ass. God.
Yeah. What a way to go.
Then there was a group of individuals that wanted to keep him alive so that he could, be put on trial.
Mm-hmm.
They think now that a lot of the people that killed him wanted him dead because they had been loyal to him and had played a role under him, and he might have started pointing fingers. And so they say that the actual murderers of Gaddafi are what do you want to call them? The assassinators of Gaddafi. They were people that were afraid that he was going to, tell on them or something like that. Oh, yeah, he would have told. He would have started, pointing fingers at the generals, and, they were all bad people.
To save his ass.
Well, do you know the biggest mistake we made in Iraq is, and this goes all the way back, if you get any sort of military books, all the way back to...
And you read military books all the time, don't you?
You know, it's funny. I have a son who just started college, and his one of his courses, and he's not interested in the Army. He's taking The Rhetoric of War, and it's about everything that was written about World War I. But my dad went to Annapolis, and he was in World War II and all that, and there's a lot of talking in my family about war. There always was. My brother was interested in it. My brother was a went to Vietnam and all that. And so there was always discussion. You would go all the way back at the Naval Academy or at West Point, and you would study the great Chinese, battle guys.
Water torture treatment?
No, the way they would fight. The Japanese. You know these movies when they show the Japanese and they're fighting some war?
Harikari.
They put together some incredible, attack
strategies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, the first thing you do not do.
What is the first thing you do not do, Jim?
You take over a country like we did Iraq.
Take over a country.
Let's go around the horn. Who's that on line one? Who's that?
Steve. In Missouri.
Steve in Missouri. I'll let him join us.
Steve in Missouri is going around the horn.
Whoa.
Steve in Missouri, are you ready to go around the horn right now?
Yeah.
All right. So we did it in Iraq. We should not have done it. And this goes back thousands of years.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever war books you read, when you overrun an enemy and you occupy them,
yes,
the thing you never do that the United States did,
mm-hmm.
and they learned it. Let's say 1,000 years ago, the Japanese learned it, and the Chinese also wrote about it. What do you think it is, Steve?
You should never ransack their heritage, their museums.
Never destroy their museums or their heritage.
Mm-hmm.
That's not it. That's not it. That isn't a good idea, but this is how you control the country. What do you think it is?
Us taking away their McDonald's.
Take away the McDonald's. You see, that's a stupid answer.
That's not a stupid answer.
Free egg roll with every order of over $10.
No, that's even worse.
Okay.
It's a rule in
Christina.
every restaurant.
Christina, we're going around the horn. Put down the phone.
What do you think it is?
I need you to repeat the question. I was busy working.
Well, the question is this. You've overrun this
country.
Yeah, this country.
Mm-hmm.
And the United States did something.
You're giving her the answer?
No, I'm not. The United States, I was writing it down for her. The United States did something that it should not do. That was what shouldn't?
Now I'm confused.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry.
You don't disband.
You don't disband
the Army.
The Army.
That you just beat.
That you just beat.
You don't disband them.
Jay, isn't this a comedy show?
Hold on. I'm just trying to tell you.
Wait, what does that have to do with McDonald's?
That you were on the phone. You were on the phone. You don't disband the Army.
You don't disband the Army.
Because now there's no one to do anything.
I thought we were building up their army.
No, in Iraq, we disbanded the Army.
Our army.
Their army we disbanded after we took them over. So what did their army do? They started the insurgency against us. What you do is you get rid of all the generals, and you keep the lieutenants and the colonels and maybe a couple of generals. You put their army back together. You say, you better do what we say, and they gain control of the country, and they do your bidding. And that's why you look in Egypt, who's running Egypt now, the army.
I thought the whole point of us being there was to train their army to take over.
No, those are new people that weren't in the old army.
Oh, that's a whole.
Oh, yes.
I thought that was the old army.
No, they did. There probably are some old army guys in there, but they disbanded the army and they killed all the generals. See?
Now is that an art of war?
Yes, exactly. You got it. And you know the movie The Green Zone? Not Matt Damon, the other one that looks like, is it Matt? Yeah, it's Matt Damon, right?
Yeah.
He was in it. Well, that's what it's about, basically. That's what it is.
War. What is it good for?
We played that the other day.
Absolutely nothing.
Say it again now.
War.
This is not just a comedy show. This is an informational show.
I don't know.
All right?
Give me some more.
This is where we talk about, when you're talking about a man getting something stuck up his rear end after.
Which is completely normal.
Well, I guess maybe in
nothing is wrong with
your
that.
world.
We want Steve still?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, Steve, goodbye. He died from a gunshot to the head, which is called natural causes in Libya. We're back to the humor now.
Yes.
And the guy that was sticking him up the ass with a drainage pipe
is not gay, by the way. We should say that. That guy is not gay.
He said...
Allegedly.
He said, I'm not torturing him. It's foreplay here in
He was
Libya.
just taking his temperature.
That's all he was doing. Andrew of Orlando. It's Jay Thomas. Yes, Andrew.
Orlando.
Jay?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to guess that. I knew that.
No, you weren't.
No, actually it was. And
Well, it's a little late now, isn't it? You call a few
I was going to
minutes.
guess that, too.
Yeah, me
The
too.
reason why Genghis Khan was so successful
Yeah.
Yes.
is because when he came in, he didn't conquer the armies. He gave the people he conquered the choice of join with me and band with me together and we'll continue to conquer, or I'll wipe you out and kill you. And that's why Genghis Khan was such a great leader and almost captured and commanded most of Europe at that time, was because in Asia, was because he incorporated the
That's right.
people.
And all we were interested in is getting rid of them. They were all bad and everything else.
I don't know what the hell.
But look at this army we had. Let's say we had been defeated in Iraq. The generals told them what to do, so we would have, like, hung all the generals, right? Hung, Dick Cheney would have.
When
Yes.
the armies of the general said, "Why didn't you come to us? We could have helped you win," and we just ignored him. By the way, who's that really unfunny guy that's there today?
All right, get off. Get rid
who
of
is
him.
that?
Get rid of him. Get rid of him.
He's going to try to bring me down after I've.
Well, I got a ridiculous email from a guy named Tony.
Tony.
Been listening to your show for 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand this. What is Madison's job on the show if Kristina answers the phone? In fact, I very rarely even hear Madison say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Madison stopped being here about 2 years ago, you idiot.
Madison also never answered the phone.
No,
Everybody's always like, you stole Madison's job.
No,
she never picked
She
up
got
the phone.
pregnant. She's a disc jockey. She works at Alt Nation and...
Oh, she's not on the show anymore?
She'll come in... No, she had this kid.
Right, I know she...
And she got married and had a kid.
Baby.
Mm-hmm.
And so and she can't do it. The kid cries or whatever. And she has therapy and all this. But this guy thought she was just sitting in the back of the room during the show.
Well,
and saying
isn't
nothing.
she part of the introduction?
Yes, she'll be in every now and again, but
she's one of your crew.
It'll take
Rodney
a year.
Lee and
it'll take
Madison, Kevin Meaney.
She's come in 3 times in the
Who
last.
else do you have on the $25
I don't remember.
payroll?
I don't know who it is. This comes from Ream Man.
I'd like to meet Ream Man.
You were talking about Reed College the other day and how freaky it was, and Steve Jobs went to Reed College, but he
dropped out.
But then he continued going to Reed College as an auditor. Just watch the classes. My son, my wife, and I sat in the waiting room, and as we looked around at all the people, we began to text each other, let's get out of here, which we did. When you live in Portland, Oregon, Jay, you can easily spot a Reedy. They are usually stoned and disheveled. They're also supposedly very smart, but it's an unusual group. You would send your child there. This is strictly a personal opinion, or it has nothing to do with the reality of this school. You might send an unusual child there, okay? Even though my son was unusual, he wasn't unusual enough, all right? This comes from Lisa.
Was he clean? Is he clean, your son?
Finger my wolf. Lisa, finger my wolf. Wow. I called your show the other day. You were just about to talk to me about Washington, D.C., and I had to hang up. My boss came in the office. Remember that one, Garrett? That was yesterday.
Yeah.
We were at D.C. I work in D.C. You said how dangerous D.C. was because you were just there. D.C. is safe, especially in the tourist, shopping, and museum areas like in Georgetown. But around the Capitol, in Capitol Hill, it's not safe. Now, that is ridiculous to me. Mm-hmm. That's where you ought to have the Army, how can it not be safe around the nation's capital? Mm-hmm. Is that the big domed building?
I think it is.
I don't know what the Capitol is. Is that what the Congress is and all that?
Yes.
Right. Well, anyway, Lindsay Lohan, let's go to Lindsay Lohan.
How is Lindsay doing?
She's going to go to jail on Tuesday.
Is she really?
This weekend.
She will not go to jail, I predict.
I'll bet you
She will not go to jail.
She will do time.
She will not do time.
I'll bet you money.
How much do you want to bet?
$100.
$100. You're on.
Witness.
Yep. Witnessing it.
You think she's going to go to jail?
Oh, yeah.
I do, too. She's going to do time.
How much time do you think, though? I mean, this is
a month or two, whatever. It doesn't. This judge is so angry at her, and she was supposed to.
How angry is she?
She's so angry, she sent her to the morgue so she could perhaps not just, give back to the community, but maybe find her career. Garrett, that's how angry.
Did you hear
in the morgue?
The next step in her career?
What? Nude.
Yep.
Playboy.
Playboy, yeah.
The pictures are done.
Yeah.
They were done by Monday morning. She went to court today. She's in court right now. They offered her $750,000. She took $1 million. And her lawyers actually said these words. Mm-hmm. Nobody wants to see Lindsay in a movie. That's what that was his quote. I don't
see her in pictures either.
In the newspaper.
Yes, they do.
I don't.
Oh, sure.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I like her as an actress.
I do, too. She's, you know what? I worked with her. She was fine.
She looks like her vagina smells.
She's dirty looking.
She's unkept.
She's dirty looking.
Yes.
No doubt about it.
Just freckles. It's not dirt.
No,
well, what about the teeth? What about the food?
I heard a woman on a subway.
Food and
she was standing up.
Crack mouth, according to her
this
father.
Woman was standing up, and this other girl was sitting down, and her vagina was right in her face, and she goes, "Girl, you gotta wash." She go, "You gotta wash your girl."
Oh my God!
You gotta wash your girl.
Oh my God!
And I was like, I looked up and I go, "Oh my God." She's got to wash her girl.
Oh, God.
Because it was dirty. And that's why I tell my daughter she has to bathe. In a bathtub. You know, not that shower.
No. What?
No, she's
You're
got
just
to
like
take a
sitting
bath.
in your own stew.
But you have to take a bath. Girls need to take baths.
It's not just that. They need to douche and everything. You don't tell your daughter that.
You don't need to douche.
Yeah, you do.
Douching is bad.
Steve Lazarus will be here in a few minutes. We've had him on before. He is the vendor, the hot dog guy, the beer guy.
Oh,
he's the beer man.
I worked with him
and he's
in Florida.
It's a comic, right?
Yeah, he's a comic.
Of some sort. He was thrown out of Yankee Stadium because he said something to someone.
He talked to one of the opposing players.
Correct.
Is he back working again?
He was suspended for a couple of games. Yes, he is. He was back.
No, because the Yankees are not playing.
No, I know, but I mean, is he going to come back next season?
Yeah,
sure. Yeah.
He was suspended 2 games.
What did he say? Want a beer like that?
He went up to the guy behind the scenes. It wasn't on the field or anything. And he said, "Hey, you got an ID?" Because he was an ex-Yankee pitcher, and they knew each other. And the pitcher went, "Yeah, I got one," and grabbed his crotch. "I got my ID right here." And someone in Yankee Stadium saw him do that and suspended him.
Yeah.
The player asked him for an ID?
No, he asked the player.
Who grabbed their crotch?
The player.
So why would they suspend the beer man?
I guess you're not allowed to talk to the players.
You're not allowed to talk to the players.
Bullshit. That's impossible. Guys walking in, you go, "Hey, Murray."
Jay,
hey, Murray.
You're not supposed to talk to the players.
Any guys named Murray to play baseball anymore? No.
So.
You know, and the only
I don't
guy
think there was ever a Murray.
There was a Maury Wills.
Eddie Murray.
Eddie Murray.
Eddie Murray.
Yeah.
All right, white guy.
Yeah. And then
Murray.
the safety for the Buffalo Bills, one of my favorite teams next to the Lions and the Saints.
Former Saint.
Was he a Saint?
Yeah,
was he on the Super Bowl team?
I'm not a Saints fan, by the way, anymore.
Why not?
Okay? I'm just not.
62 points the other night? That was stupid.
I'm just not a Saints fan anymore. I'm going to root for the Jets all year.
All right.
All right?
He has a passion for football, and also he has a song, and he's going to sing his song, and it's going to lift us up. You know, this guy, nobody knows who this guy is. I thought I'd have him on. He's got this cockamamie song, you know, about love or probably religious.
And the Bills are hot team.
Yeah, he's probably one of the guys that kneels after the game and they hold hands, which sickens me. Tebow did that the other day. They stopped the whole thing. You can't pray and then go try to knock someone's head off or humble them or beat them. That doesn't make any sense.
I'd like to thank Jesus. I'd like to thank the Lord our
Let's
God,
go to line 2, Mark.
Ghost.
It's Jay Thomas. Kevin Meaney is here. Yes, go ahead, Mark.
Is Kevin going to teach his daughter how to douche by sticking the bottle in his asshole?
All right, get rid of him.
Oh, my
Get
God,
rid of
Mark.
him. Well, you started it.
That's a good question.
Well, you know, that's
Garrett. That's a good one.
horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Let's go to Kevin of Cleveland. Hello, Kevin of Cleveland.
Hey, Jay. Kevin, you're doing something right because you can look this up. Statistically, they say women who take baths, the JJs, are cleaner than women who take showers. So,
Well,
Thank
because
you.
because the soapy water gets into every crack and
That's
crevice,
right.
as they
yes.
say.
that's right. It's actually proven. So
Mhm. I thank you very much for clarifying that for us.
Mm-hmm.
I am.
You know what?
I know that when I drop her off at school, she's got a clean vagina.
There's a new porno coming out.
I'm going to have my child taken away from me. I know.
There's a new porno coming out that's dedicated to Lindsay Lohan's vagina.
Mm-hmm.
It's called 127 Hours. Get it?
That's funny.
You're stuck in there. You gotta cut your arm off. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know. Joe of Pennsylvania. Yes, Joe, it's Jay Thomas. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Joe,
Yeah.
where you going with that gun in your hand?
Well, that's almost modern. That you almost sang something from this century. I'm stunned.
No, that's from the 70s.
I understand, but
All right.
you're in
You're
this
in
century.
the 70s.
Yeah, you're in this century.
Coming in here with your bell-bottoms on.
Yes, Joe, go ahead.
I'm pretty sure he's into show tunes, but is Kevin, are you gay with kids? Are you one of these guys that didn't realize they were gay until they had a vagina slapped on their chest or something, and then, or are you like just gay with an adopted kid? I don't know. What's your bag? What's your deal?
What's my bag? I've got a beautiful bag, and I'd like to show it to you. How do you like that?
The man doesn't know the story, and you came out on this show. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, I came out when I was 50. I was married at the time with my wife, and I have a daughter. But I'm still not sure that she's actually I should get the DNA test.
Joe,
you know,
everyone that knew Kevin,
I impregnated my wife.
Everyone that knew Kevin knew he was gay. Everyone I ever spoke to, I'd say, "Hey, Kevin Meaney." They go, "He's gay, right?" But Kevin and his wife apparently didn't know it. See?
If anybody ever said that to me, they would say, "Kevin, are you gay?" And I go, "Gay? No, I'm not gay. How dare you?
That's weird.
I'm not gay.
That's
gay. You know what? You're gay." And they would look at me and they'd go, "He is so gay."
If you met him, would you marry him? And let's say you fell in love with him. Would you not think he was gay when you met him?
I would.
Yeah. So what was your wife thinking? And the fact that she was shocked is such bullshit. I can't believe it.
Well, I don't think she was shocked.
Oh, you told me she was.
Well, she was at first, but I think time heals things. And when you look back on a relationship...
She had to know you were gay from the beginning.
But when you look back on a relationship, you go, okay, these are a lot of signals here, you know? So
I didn't have a relationship with you. I'd meet you at the airport every now and again.
Jay, we
gay.
stood next to each other at a urinal. We had a relationship.
Yeah, we did.
And
we met in Santa Fe or something.
Yeah, we met in Santa Fe.
So Joe, he was married, has a lovely daughter, came out.
And I had a lovely wife.
By the way, if you go online and see his last appearance with Jay Leno on The Tonight Show,
yes,
it is a brilliant stand-up about coming out to his wife, Joe. You'll find it on the internet or at kevinmeaney.com probably, right?
I think it will be on Hulu.
On Hulu. All right.
Yeah. Hulu.
That's fascinating.
All right. Thank you, Joe, very much.
Thanks, Joe.
I love you, Kevin.
I love you too, Joe.
No, we don't need all that.
Why can't he proclaim his love to me?
Let's go to Larry Flint before we go to Steve
Larry
Lazo.
Flint.
Larry, welcome to the show.
Hello,
yes.
Larry.
How happy are you that Gaddafi's frozen food tour is over finally?
They put him in a food locker at a grocery store.
I was wondering if they were hanging meat in there also at the same time, or you could go in there and get eggs and butter.
His body rotted. You know that?
Well, not in the cooler. It doesn't rot.
It rotted. Wasn't cool enough.
It wasn't cool enough.
Yes, what is it, Larry? Yes.
While they were doing Gaddafi Palooza, I hear Ted Williams' head open for him. You know? Hey, Jay.
What?
I'm kind of pissed off that he's gone. The world needs a dictator that dresses like a member of the Jedi Council. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what? We are going to miss him. He was a lot of fun.
Well, Colin Quinn got into a lot of trouble by tweeting. Garrett, look this up. Colin Quinn's, he was tweeting.
How can you get in trouble over Muammar Gaddafi?
He was tweeting that he was going to miss Gaddafi because he was kind of a fun guy to make fun of.
Yeah.
He lost like 5,000 followers in an hour.
Oh, come on.
Seriously.
And people got really offended.
People would write him back, and he would retweet them and then write another sarcastic comment about, like, well, I guess you don't love our country or something.
Yeah.
That's like those idiots that I saw 136 comments on the girl that was allegedly, screwing guys at Occupy Dallas, and it was all of these all these right-wing guys going, when you get those freaks together, rape is the next thing, to come. What about the Tea Party assholes?
I say that at a dinner party every night at my house.
All right, Larry Flint.
Yes.
What?
I speak fluent Arabic. He was not yelling praise Allah.
What was he yelling?
Not in the face. Not in the face.
Ah! All right. Stay where you are. The beer man of Yankee Stadium on the way. I say the beer man.
Jay Thomas.
The Jay Thomas Show.
It's the afternoon show. Sirius XM 104. The Jay Thomas Show.
Stars 2.
I'm a beer man. Bobby's more the wine kind. Donnie does his shots. Sammy sips martinis. Willie smokes pot. But I'm a beer man.
Go to SteveLazarus.com. His book that we had him on to talk about before, The Pope and Me at Yankee Stadium. His life as the beer man, of course, as a stand-up comic. And Kevin Meaney is here also, Steve. I think you guys have worked.
What's up, man?
Hello, Steve. We worked together in Florida, not too long ago.
Yeah, we did something. Yeah, in Florida. It was good. Some theater down there. It was nice.
Yeah. So now there you are, the beer man, and you've been doing it for, most of your life. And I don't understand this. You share a laugh with the Red Sox reliever, Alfredo Aceves, who was a Yankee.
Is he any relation to Martin Sheen?
No, he isn't. Okay. Stupid idiot.
Well, it's Estevez, right?
Well, it is. It's close.
All right. I thought, a couple of them are actors. If you play ball.
This is Aceves.
Martin Sheen has spread his seed throughout this world.
Steve, I hate it. I hate it when other people make me laugh. And then I'm going to be forced to steal that joke. Okay?
Go right ahead.
Okay. So you say hello to him, and do you have your ID? Is what you said. Tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I just basically a bunch of vendors were waiting. By
a bunch of vendors. Vendors.
This is the beer man for God's sake.
I'm from the Bronx.
All right.
So it's vendors.
Couple of vendors.
Right.
Vendor. I'm a vendor.
Jacking off all together. We had our dicks out.
And we're just waiting by the elevator. I was going up to the third level, which is called the terrace level, and we're joking around. It was the second game of a day-night doubleheader, so we were a little giddy because we had been there since 11 in the morning. And I hear cleats, which usually means it's a player. So I look over, and I don't know who it is, and I see a guy in a beard, a Mexican-looking guy. So I just go, hey, you got ID? And he looks at me, he grabs his crotch, and he goes, I got your ID right here.
Like funny.
Like funny.
Like what Roseanne Barr would do.
Exactly. Exactly.
So I don't quite understand why you were suspended for 2 games if he grabbed his crotch.
Right. So I turned to the other guys. I walked a little bit towards the elevator, and I go, you believe this guy? And I actually, repeated the story. And then I said, he went like this and grabbed his crotch. Apparently, I guess we were in an open area. Somebody just saw me grab my crotch, him grab his crotch. Somebody must have called over to, the vendor supervisor and said, something's going on over there. This guy's grabbing his crotch. That guy's grabbing his crotch. What's happening?
Steve, you know who called?
No, Kevin. Who called?
I did. Because I saw it, and I was there with my daughter, and I was disgusted.
Was it someone like Kevin
you
who
were disgusted because you wanted to grab my crotch? So everyone knows.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Steve.
Thank you, Steve.
Before Kevin came out of the closet, did you used to turn to your friends and go, hey, Kevin Meaney's gay, right?
No, you know what? Honestly, not really, because Nobody really gave a shit about Kevin Meaney. But
I'm not buying beer from you again.
No, you're not.
No, I didn't.
Now,
really,
when you say someone turned you in, I'm more interested in who turned you in. Was it a fan with a child?
No, it couldn't have been a fan because we were. This was down. This was not amongst the fans. This was on the lower level.
I know. I was looking through a glory hole.
Who?
Wow.
Who could have? You know, was it one of?
Garrett.
Was it one of the other vendors?
No. It was. Quoted in the paper. It was one of the suits, as they say.
Oh, please.
So,
like the George Costanza guy?
Yeah, and they probably said, check what went down. But I didn't even know what was going on. I come down from finish working. They call me in the office, and I go, what's going on? They said, you had an incident with a Red Sox player. And at that time, even I didn't know. I go, I did? I said, I'm working up on the third level. How do I have an incident? And he goes, you did. I go, what? And he goes, didn't you stop by the elevator? And I repeated the story, and that was that. And, vendors are like, I don't know, like open micers. You know, Kevin?
Oh, thank you.
I'm actually Jay. You guys do comedy.
Thank you.
Well, Jay does.
We understand now what you're talking about.
So you were talking among yourselves, telling a story, and I'm sure you probably know who turned you in. What an asshole! And they spin you for 2 days. What did that cost you in salary?
It actually wound up 4 days because what happened was it was supposed to be 2 games. So they rained out Friday night, and then they finished that game on Saturday. Okay, so now they said you can come back on Sunday. What happened was the article was in the paper on Sunday. So I show up on Sunday, and they tell me, go home because you violated a clause in the contract saying you're not allowed to speak to the media. So because of that article, I'm suspended again.
Wow.
So it wound up 2 more games.
Are you going to be back next year?
I'm hoping to be back. They have a football game on the 12th of November, Army versus Rutgers, and they're claiming I can come back for that. So,
are you worried about your job?
I am.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we were talking about open micers. I mean, same thing. You're nothing to a club owner, an open micer. It's the same thing as a vendor. You know what? There's 100 vendors. I'm easily replaced. They don't.
Even though you're Steve Lazarus, the comedian that wrote the book, shook the hand of the Pope, all that stuff.
They could care less. If I don't wear a uniform and hit a home run, I'm nothing.
Now, when you met the Pope, did you give him a hot dog or anything?
What happened was I met the Pope. I gave him a hot dog, which was kind of weird because it was a Hebrew National hot dog.
Did he look like he knew what he was doing when he put it in his mouth?
He looked like he knew what he was doing, like he had,
Was it a mini Frank or was it a big?
No,
big,
it was.
big one?
It was the plump when you cook them, Frank.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'll tell you, these sports writers, and the same thing in L.A. and here, and it might be true in Chicago. It's not so much true in New Orleans, where I am, or North Carolina. The sports writers, they hate everything about the teams that they're writing about. Right. They hate the Yankees, the Jets, they hate the Giants. Read the sports page, especially the Post or the Daily News.
Jay, I don't read the sports
page. But they absolutely hate, and there's a guy in L.A., T.J. Simmers. He hates everybody. He hates everybody.
Well, forward of... Steve's book, written by Phil Mushnick.
Why don't you tell Phil to have an article, and that article will save your job, because they hate the teams anyway.
Well, everybody hates Phil, first of all.
Right.
And Phil hates everybody. So,
but that's the whole point, really.
Yeah, so when I called Phil, he says, look, if you want me to do something, I'll do something, but remember, if I do something, chances are you're going to be fired. And he goes, look, I don't want to be the one to get you fired.
Okay.
He says, and he gave me some other people's phone numbers and said, look, if they all don't want to do the interview or come back to me, he says, but, I'm never going to sleep.
Wow.
He's an old whiny Jew, so he says, I'll be so guilty if I make you lose your job, Steve. He goes, I'll feel so bad.
So you mean you don't have a special... By the way, we're talking to Steve Lazarus. For those of you who may not be big Yankees fans or know who Steve is, he is a vendor at Yankee Stadium for how many years? Since you're a kid?
Since 77. This is like the 35th year.
And started.
Do you have a retirement account with the Yankees?
I wish.
So
no pension or anything?
You're just a minimum wage employee that gets tips from people as you're handing beer out.
Yeah, I have the same retirement as we do in comedy. Same retirement fund.
And you're a stand-up comedian. And now you say in the research that
he's a good stand-up too.
You never book.
Thank you, Kevin.
You never book dates in October,
right?
Because the Yankees will be in the playoffs. But I see here you booked October 1st, October 15th. They were trying to make it to the World Series then.
Right.
Why did you book those
what happened
dates?
was October 1st there wasn't going to be a game anyway. And when I booked October 15th, the Yankees were in second place, and I figured wild card, which means they wouldn't be home that weekend anyway.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, what about the 28th?
28th.
Yeah, what about the 28th?
Yeah, you're
28th. It's over. It was over by then. They have the weekday games. You know the game that just ended in Texas?
Yeah.
That's the games they would have had. So I was safe. It was going to be. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's smart. Yeah. Now, on the 1st, you were performing at the Brentwood Fire Department. How did that go?
It went great.
In front of all the firemen.
Yeah, it went great. Yeah.
Then the 15th, you went to the West Islip, New York Fire Department.
Fire Department, yeah.
You play a lot of fire departments there?
Fire departments on Long Island are good because New York City, they get paid. On Long Island, it's all volunteer.
Ah.
So they have benefits to raise money to pay for everything, and they have a dinner and a show, and usually there's, I would say, 200 to 300 people there, and it's always a nice show.
Are there trucks there, all the fire trucks?
Sure.
Oh, sure.
What happens if in the middle of your show there's a fire?
You got to go with it. It's happened so many times.
Yeah,
you're in the middle of your routine, and the bell goes off, and people start sliding down the pole and putting on their hats. And
you see them put their pants on and
fight
stuff?
the fire.
Show's over.
I like that.
Wow.
I would love to do one of those shows.
Well, by the way, for those of you who may not know him as Steve Lazarus, he's vendor 2007.
He was
11.
Used to be.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I started out. I was like 2,700 and something in 1977. You get a number.
Right.
Now, I think I'm down to number 41 or 40.
You mean there are 40 guys ahead of you that have been vendors longer?
Still, yeah. And
wow.
It's like, you know what it is? You can't wait to move up in seniority in any job. And let me tell you about this guy, vendor number 1.
What's his name?
He just turned 88 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's been through, I think it's 2 heart attacks, diabetes, and
no more sugar.
He's got a gunshot wound.
Have you
number 2?
Have you written a book about the top 10 vendors at Yankee Stadium?
The book, yeah, they're in there.
I know, but it would be interesting to write a whole book about these numbered vendors. I didn't know anything about this.
It would be, but you know who would really give a crap?
Well, a lot of people, a lot of baseball fans would. Do they have it in Chicago? Do they have it in L.A.?
Everywhere.
Well,
everywhere.
I would get the stories of the vendors.
Wonder who's number 58 out in the L.A. Dodgers.
I don't. Well, I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Jimmy Tucker.
Have you been
really?
Yeah.
Did you get screwed because of all the luxury seats now?
Yeah, that's another thing.
Because all the luxury seats get free food and drinks, I believe, with the price of their ticket. Yeah.
In the old stadium, they didn't have luxury boxes or anything like that. So they started in 1995. They kind of did like a mock waiter service amongst the seats, and then when they moved over here across the street, now it's from foul pole to foul pole. It's waiter-waitress service. So they can say to you when you buy your ticket, oh, you know, by the way, you get waiter-waitress service, which is an additional, I think, 15 or 20% anyway on your bill, and you get a nice cup of warm beer.
What is what would be a good year financially for a vendor at Yankee Stadium?
He's not going to tell the truth.
No, not him personally. No, what would be a good year for some? Not you, number 1. Like let's say number 1 has a hot year. What would it be?
Listen, it changed a lot because we moved across the street and we lost a lot. We lost like 30-40% of the salary.
Could it have been $100,000 a year?
No, it wouldn't be that high.
50.
I would say half of that.
50,000 a year. Now you think you're going to lose 20 to 30%.
Now it's probably 30,000.
Wow. And you've raised a family on this?
Oh no, I'm single.
You've been single your whole life. Your life is vending and comedy.
Vending and comedy. Actually, I went to school and I graduated and I started to do accounting. And I quit in 2001. You know Joey Cola? You guys?
Oh yeah,
you know
Joey.
Joey.
Sure.
I don't know him.
So I was at a point.
He was the warm up back for Rosie.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, he opened for Rosie.
I'm not really in the stand-up community, you know. I was
everybody knows Joey Cola.
I was not blacklisted, but you know,
You were black.
I would just go in, do my set, and leave. I didn't bullshit with them and all that. So of course, I'm not allowed to.
Oh, all right.
You know, hang out with them.
In 2001, I was at that point. I was doing comedy about 5 years. I'm like, Joey, I don't know, what do I do? And he says, do you want to be an accountant or do you want to be a comedian? So,
comedian.
Exactly. So I quit my job, and you know, you go on, and you just.
Well, you could have been an accountant all day, and then you could have been a comedian at night.
Yeah, it got crazy though with the I do the accounting 9 to 5, leave, go to Yankee Stadium, work the game, come home.
No, you'd have to cut the vending out. You'd have been an accountant comedian, not a vendor in the middle.
But I love the vending.
Oh, you love it. Okay, all right.
You know, and then it started. The comedy started to build up a little bit.
See, I couldn't take the vending.
Yeah.
I couldn't take. I would have no interest in that. Get your hot shot. Get your hot shot right over here.
Go beer.
What's your call like? What's your signature call?
My signature call is.
Here we go.
Beer here. Who's drinking? Beer here. Who's drinking?
Wow.
Who's drinking?
Who's drinking it?
Who's drinking?
Who's drinking it?
How much is a beer these days?
We are now at $9.50.
Holy shit!
And how many ounces is that?
16.
Oh, that's too big.
Hey, Steve Lazarus, go to stevelazarus.com. The book is The Pope and Me at Yankee Stadium. His life as the beer man and a stand-up comic. Steve, we are pulling for you if we can do anything. Letter writing campaign. Yankee fans say we want Steve Lazarus back.
Thank you.
And the whole deal.
I'm going to be blogging about Steve tonight.
We're going to blog about you and everything else.
I'm going to put you up on Facebook.
Work together soon, all right?
Be here.
I
All
hope
right.
so.
Thank
we
you,
can share
Steve.
the same room.
Thank you so much. Let's go to Tommy of California. Hello, Tommy.
Tommy, can you hear me?
Jay Thomas, yes. Yeah, we don't even have a baseball team in California anymore. Yes, Tommy.
Yeah, the Angels.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Honey Badger video, the Honey Badger.
The Honey Badger?
Yeah, the video for the Honey Badger.
What is the Honey Badger?
Yeah. Well,
It's the Honey Badger. Watch it run in slow motion. It's pretty badass. Look, it runs all over the place. Whoa, watch out, says that bird. Ew, it's got a snake. Oh, it's chasing a jackal. Oh my gosh. Oh, the Honey Badgers are just crazy. The Honey Badger has been referred to by the Guinness Book of World Records as the most fearless animal in all of the animal kingdom. It really doesn't give a shit. If it's hungry, it's hungry. Ew, what's that in its mouth? Oh, it's got a cobra. Oh, it runs backwards.
Thank you.
Now watch this. Look, a snake's up in the tree. Honey Badger don't care. Honey Badger don't give a shit. It just takes what it wants. Whenever it's hungry, it just, ew, and it eats snakes. Oh my God, watch it dig. Look at that digging. The Honey Badger is really pretty badass. They have no regard for any other animal whatsoever. Look, and it's just grunting and, ew, eating snakes. Ew, what's that, a mouse? Oh, that's nasty. Oh, they're so nasty. Oh, look, it's chasing things and eating them.
I love
The
this.
Honey Badgers have a fairly long body, but a distinctly thick set, broad shoulders, and, you know, their skin is loose, allowing them to move about freely, and they twist around. Now, look, here's a house full of bees. You think the Honey Badger cares? It doesn't give a shit. It goes right into the house of bees to get some larvae. How disgusting is that? It eats larvae. Ew, that's so nasty. But look, the Honey Badger doesn't care. It's getting stung like 1,000 times. It doesn't give a shit. It's hungry. It doesn't care about being stung by bees. Nothing can stop the Honey Badger when it's hungry.
Wow.
Oh, what a crazy fuck. Look. Ew, it's eating larvae. That's disgusting. There it is, running in slow motion again. See? Now, what's interesting is that other animals like these birds here, they just like to wait around until the Honey Badger's done eating, and then it swoops in to pick up the scraps. It says, you do all the work for us, Honey Badger, and we'll just eat whatever you find. How's that? What do you say, stupid? Look at this bird. Thanks for the treat, stupid. Hey, come back here, says the Honey Badger. Birds don't care. And you know what? The jackals do it too. Look at these little dogs. They're like, thanks, stupid. Thanks for the mouse. See you later. The Honey Badger does all the work while these other animals just pick up the scraps.
Wow, what a funny bit.
At nighttime, the Honey Badger goes hunting because it's hungry. Look, here comes a fierce battle between a king cobra and a honey badger. I wonder what'll happen. Look at this. There's the honey badger just eating a mouse. And then look, get away from me, says the snake. Get away from me. Honey badger don't care. Honey badger smacks the shit out of it. The snake comes back and it lashes right at the honey badger. Oh, little does the honey badger know, FYI, it's been stung.
Oh, really?
It's been bitten by the snake.
It's going to die?
It's eating the snake. Ew, that's disgusting.
Ah!
Meanwhile, the poisonous venom is seeping through the honey badger's body, and it passes out. Look at that sleepy fuck. Now, the honey badger is just going to pass out for a few minutes, and then it's going to get right back up and start eating all over again, because it's a hungry little bastard. Look at this. Like nothing happened.
It doesn't die from the venom.
And continues eating the cobra. How disgusting. And of course, what does the honey badger have to eat for the next 2 weeks? Cobra, the honey badger.
Wow. Who does that, Tommy? You know? Who did that?
No idea, but it's got like 30 million views on YouTube.
30 million.
Well, all right, we got to take a break. We'll be right back.
That was so funny.
Jay Thomas.
The Jay Thomas Show.
It's the afternoon show. I can be funny, too.
That was a good one. Say it twice. It'll be funnier.
The Jay Thomas Show. Stars 2.
Sirius XM 104.
Kevin Meaney is here. Of course, it's the Jay Thomas Show. Easiest one to get on, by the way. 888-4-102-102. In a little while, we'll have the one of the defense. He's the starting safety, I hope.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Of the Buffalo Bills. It's an inspirational song he's going to sing. But you know what I'm going to talk to him about? Why do you idiots want to tackle with your head? I watch every game.
What do you mean tackle with their head?
They love... It's been going on for years.
You're standing up now.
We were all taught to tackle and you know, with your shoulders.
This was back in the 50s they taught you this?
Now, with your head. They lead with... That's why they're all fucked up.
This is the Jay Thomas Show. And the Jay Thomas Show lives by one motto and one motto alone. And that motto is... we're still working on that one.
The Jay Thomas Show. It's not only the easiest show to get on, it's also the easiest show just to keep talking about useless nonsense. Garrett, let's add that to the motto of the show.
Useless nonsense?
Useless nonsense.
Yeah, easiest show to get on.
Easiest show to get on.
And the best show.
And the best show.
To just overtalk your useless nonsense.
Overtalk your useless nonsense.
Easiest show to get on, easiest show to stay on. That sounds right.
Finally, someone got it right.
The Jay Thomas Show.
The easiest show to get on. We pick up right away. The easiest show to stay on. And we won't hang up on you. The easiest show to get on. No matter how boring you are. The easiest show to stay on.
My favorite guy, that's Jeff Furlot. You know. By the way, this doesn't even seem like a rapper's name. Ryan Leslie? He doesn't have a name. Like,
well, this is featuring Cassie and Fabulous.
Oh, I see.
You got fashion and style.
Yeah. He actually has a voice.
The way you get down.
So Ryan Leslie is a rapper, Kevin Meaney, and he does a concert in Germany.
Is he like MC Hammer?
I don't know what he's like. He's like this.
Eminem? He's a rapper, right?
No, this is him.
Oh.
Why ask?
Who is this?
This is the guy I'm talking about, Ryan Leslie.
But what about Brian Scott?
That's later.
So who is Ryan Leslie? Ryan
Leslie is this guy that's singing now. He's a rapper.
He's a rapper.
You ever heard of him, Christina? Ryan Leslie?
No, never.
Nobody's ever heard of him. He lost a laptop that had all of his, I guess music.
Rap beats.
All his beats in it.
All his raps.
All the stuff in it.
Fresh.
And it was
cop killer. It was in cops every day.
Cologne, Germany, or whatever, right? So he loses it. So he puts an ad out, $20,000 reward. Mm-hmm. No one returns the laptop. He ups it to $1 million, and he puts it in the newspaper and everywhere in Germany. A 52-year-old guy was walking through a park, and he sees something thrown under a tree. And he looks, and there's this laptop computer, and he gets the computer, brings it home, plugs it in. Someone says, hey, that belongs to this rapper. He's offered $1 million reward. He returns the computer to the guy. The guy doesn't give him any money. So now German...
he should have held out for the money.
Like an escort. You get the money first.
Well, I don't know what's going to happen, but he's suing him.
Yeah.
Now, here's the question. You offer a reward. Is that legally binding? We'll have to find out because it's in Germany. I mean, you go out, you put it in the paper, said, I'm going to give you $1 million.
Is it here? Is it legally binding?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Because I'll give someone $1 million if they find a $100 bill I dropped.
Well, there is a Michael...
I'm not going to pay you with the Lindsay Lohan bet because that's not legally binding.
Michael Fishman.
I witnessed that, though.
I don't give a fuck.
Michael Fishman.
I don't give a fuck.
Michael Fishman, the U.S.-based attorney that rushed over to Germany to... What I love is...
Who ran over?
Michael Fishman, a Jewish attorney from the United States, flew to Germany to I'm not joking, to defend the man against the rapper.
Here's a mistake.
Yeah.
Nice Jewish guy should not be flying over to Germany, okay? Anything could happen over there.
The budding mogul publicized the $20,000 finder's fee, but then he sweetened the reward to $1 million.
I'll give $1 million for my rap.
It was filed in district court in Manhattan against Ryan Leslie. Okay? So, a book is coming out now.
Sounds like Michael Jackson a little bit.
This is terrible. We all know Will Ferrell's name, but the other guy that's been on Saturday Night Live longer...
Daryl Gates.
Daryl Hammond.
From the Hammond, Oregon family.
Doesn't do any movies.
Yes, he does. He had during his coke-fueled and crack-fueled...
Well, that's in the book.
...time, he did actually get to do a couple of movies at that time.
But that's really.
That's in the... But not like a Will Ferrell or an Adam Sandler.
I was around Joe Piscopo when Eddie Murphy was... streaming past him.
Right.
And it affects these guys. So there's Daryl Hammond. Now, I know a woman that dated him for a long time.
I do too, yeah.
But she never said, she wasn't a coke addict. The
girl I knew said that he was completely out of his fucking mind.
Yeah, said he was nuts, but didn't say that he was on drugs.
Said he was on drugs also.
Well, I'm going to call her tonight. She's a close friend of mine. I am going to say to her, why didn't you tell me that? She'll go, because you'd have had your big mouth open. That's what she'd have said.
Is that how she sounds?
Yes, she does.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. She'd have had your big mouth open.
Oh, God, I would have killed myself.
Yeah, she has that kind of voice. She's the kind of woman that makes pasta like at 11 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm. She heavyset gal?
She's always complaining about it. Okay, yeah. I don't know why I'm getting away with that kind of thing. And you come over at 11 o'clock, there's a big bowl of pasta waiting for you.
Yeah.
So Daryl Hammond, everybody went by him, and Tina Fey, all of them. He's been there like 20 years, right?
Yeah, but wouldn't you want to be on Saturday Night Live for 20 years
now
without having to? I'm sure he makes
I don't
a couple
think so.
$100,000 a year.
Now, what I'm saying is, I don't think he might make $1 million a year on this show.
Okay.
Okay. So, I don't know how many episodes they do.
What do they do? Maybe 18 episodes, 20 episodes?
Yeah,
maybe
so let's say he makes $1 million.
Yeah.
Which is good money.
Yeah.
Obviously. But everybody else that goes on that is as big as he is, they make millions and millions and millions of dollars from the movies. It must be awful for him.
Mm-hmm.
Awful. It's like Steve Carell, the other people from Jon Stewart's show, Nobody's ever made it like Steve has, ever. Never. The rest of them, Colbert is doing great, but there are other correspondents. They don't do anything. Every now and again they'll try and book one over here. Some guy that does some correspondence
that's life,
stuff.
Jay.
I know. I'm just saying that's why he was probably doing the coke.
No, I think he was abused.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What was he? What happened to him when he was a child?
Is that the thing now?
I forget what it is now. But
my dad put something in my ass. I better go get some cocaine.
Did your dad ever put?
No, but I would. You just sneezed. We talked about abuse, and you sneezed.
Yeah.
There's something to that.
There's semen in my
right. There's something to that. What?
He was stabbed, beaten, and subjected to electrical shocks by his mother during his childhood.
Oh, stop it.
That's worse than daddy issues.
Which led to self-mutilation, hospitalization.
Not mutilization, mutilation.
I love when Garrett speaks.
Mutilation. It is. It's almost like a guy that English is his second language when you talk. Mutilation.
I didn't hear anything wrong with it.
Mutilation.
Mutilization.
You're an idiot. Mutilation.
I had a guy walking up the street.
Wait a minute. Say it. Hey, you think my kids are going to ever write a book they were abused? My dad made me say mutilation over and over again.
I was walking up the street yesterday with Kate, my daughter, and this drug
I didn't think you were walking with Kate Perry.
This drug addict, drunkard guy walks by me and says, "Hey, you man, you funny. You the commodity guy." And I go, "Yes, I'm into commodities. Thank you." And Kate's like, "Who is that?" And I go, "I don't know, honey. I can't go anywhere with my fame."
Katy Perry has announced that when she's flying...
Is that Rick Perry's wife?
No. She is married to Russell Brand.
Russell Brand?
She is from Santa Barbara or Ventura County in that area.
Ventura Highway.
And her mother is an evangelical,
nut.
Ministerial, yes, she's a nut. And she thinks that Katie's going to burn in hell. She marries Russell Brand, who is a recovering heroin addict, right?
Mm-hmm. Which is nothing wrong with that.
She does not want to speak to any airline stewardesses. She will not engage them.
Flight attendants?
Flight attendants, she will not engage them.
Why won't she engage them?
Let's go around the horn, and let's add Steve of New York to Around the Horn. Katy Perry, married to Russell Brand, will not engage in conversation with stewardesses, with flight attendants. Okay. And, Garrett, I'll go to you first. Why not?
She was abused by one?
No.
Very good answer.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
No. It does have something to do with her life, with her love life. It has something to do with her love life. Kevin Meaney, what do you think it is?
She was anally raped by a captain.
Let's go to Steve of New York. Steve of New York, why do you think Katy Perry doesn't engage in conversation, even though sometimes there'll be a fan of hers with stewardesses, flight attendants? Do you think you know?
It's probably got something to do with they always ask questions about her husband, and she's so outgoing with his sexuality and everything, they probably just constantly...
You know what?
That's what I said, anally raped.
Yeah.
Okay?
You are very warm. Christina, given that, what do you think it is?
Oh, I didn't even hear what he said, but I think that...
Jesus, you know what? It's a really good show. You ought to try and get on it.
Maybe she caught a stewardess with Russell in, like, the small bathroom.
Wait a minute. You're both... He fucked so many flight attendants, and she apparently has met a few of them, that she doesn't talk to any. She claims that
That's insecurity.
That he fucked so many.
What about a male flight attendant?
No, he didn't do that.
She talked to the male flight attendants.
Oh, she can talk to the males maybe, she doesn't talk to the... And you know what? He's English, so you can't tell if they're straight or gay, those English.
Who wants to fuck a flight attendant?
Oh, come on. They're really good ones?
What do you mean? Isn't
you
that
fly
like the
home,
dream?
And then you're like, all right, I got to get my bag and then take a cab, and I just want to get home.
Yeah.
Who's thinking I want to bang this
They're
random
in all
chick?
different
All right.
cities. They're the easiest people
Here's
to
how it
bang
goes.
because
They're really
there's
good
no
looking.
trace.
They're really cute.
Yeah,
You land. Where are you staying? I'm at the Sheraton. Okay, I'm staying at the Ritz-Carlton, whatever he says. I'll see you later. He stays up all night. He's a rock star. He's a comedian. You know what he's thinking?
Is he a comedian?
While he's putting his bag away, while he's checking into the hotel, he's thinking of stewardess ass in his face, okay? That's what he's thinking of. All right?
Yeah, but they
how do
you better clean your girl.
When I'm on a plane, I'm going somewhere.
You don't want to screw them after a cross-country flight because they need to clean their girl.
But aren't they the easiest people to screw because there's no trace of them afterwards? It's easy for them to just leave and there's
What
no
do you mean,
attachment.
no trace of them?
Well, there's just no attachment to them.
You know what the trace they have?
What's the
semen? Okay,
Well,
wait a
that's
minute.
what they leave
what's
behind.
That? What's the show when Mission Impossible? After they give you the thing, they tell you
self-destruct.
Wouldn't that be great? As after you screwed somebody, she self-destructed.
No, that would not be great. It would be great if
you know what, Steve?
self-destructed.
They melt down into a little package, and you just can flush them down the toilet. You know. You know what's funny?
will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Last night I went to a steakhouse.
Can I just say,
yeah.
It's not you, it's me.
Last night I went to a steakhouse, Steve, in New York, a fancy,
That's my breakup line.
And there's a ton of, businessmen and all. And at a few of the tables, there'll be like 1 or 2 women and like 8 guys. And it's they're all having steak and wine. And I'm watching the guys. I know, I'm watching the guys talk to these women. And this is terrible to say, but it's the truth. There's only 2 kind of women at these dinners. Either the guys want to screw them, and that's all they're thinking about, or the woman is such a businesswoman, mannish kind of a thing, that they just sit there and listen to her bullshit and can't wait till it's over,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not sitting there interested in anything she's saying. And I look at these women and I go, you don't get it. You don't understand it. It's like being in the forest with animals. They're not at
like
dinner.
The honey badger?
They're very much like the honey badger.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that. They're not sitting there thinking that you're going to add to the They're having dinner. They're having dinner. Oh, George, please bring the candlesticks. Hello, everyone. Hi, welcome. I'm so filled with love, and tonight. Oh yeah, when I was a kid, my grandmother watched this.
Yeah.
Now he had a building on if not Santa Monica Boulevard, like Melrose or something. And I used to go to auditions, and he owned the whole building. Mm-hmm. But he had lived on the top floor, and there's a swimming pool in the back shaped like a piano. Did you know this?
No, I didn't.
He was a huge property owner, and at the bottom of the pool were the keys of the piano and all. But this is him.
Yeah,
it's kind of fruity music.
No, it's not fruity music.
It is. You can actually feel his wrists bending when he's.
Was he always old?
No,
did he make it when he was old?
No,
he was one of the top-rated television stars.
Oh
in
my
the 50s.
God! You know why though?
But was he old then? Because even in this clip, I mean, Sammy Davis's intro went on, and he's gray hair.
Well, no, he
was.
His brother was his manager or something. No, that's when he's an old man.
No, he's from the 60s.
Old man.
He's from the 60s.
You know what? He's probably 45 years old there. Look at it. He used to hop. And I love the way he hops up and down. Now, let me tell you what. He's such a good piano player that he's in the piano. He is a part of the piano. You agree with that?
Yes.
He's not thinking
one with the piano.
He's not thinking of notes or anything.
He's not reading music. It's all in his head.
He's like Joe Montana or one of the great basketball players.
Yeah, he is like Joe Montana.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. And I mean, and by the way, he's very masculine the way he plays that piano,
His museum is closed, right, in Vegas?
I think so.
That finally closed.
Yeah, there he is. All right. Wow. Liberace.
Yes!
As you know, I think that being searched at the airport, Kevin has had, a horrible experience.
Yes, I've been arrested. And
a machine gun was held on your head and everything else. I think the people that work for the TSA are the most inept group of individuals ever. I think that if you want to get something by them or do something, you could do it no problem. And there are some that I'm sure are dedicated and they're fantastic and everything else. But here's a little story about one. I'm sure you may have already heard this. A woman, Jill Filipovic. Jill Filipovic. If you're listening, give us a call. She had a little vibrator, one of those little, what do they call them?
Vibrators.
No, the little one. They call them something.
Magic bullet.
Bullet. They had the little magic bullet. She had it in her
How big is the magic bullet?
Oh, no, not bigger than your thumb.
So it's So you couldn't put it in your ass?
Sure you could.
You could.
Because it has a string attached to it.
Thank God they thought of the string.
Well, no, the thing goes right to the battery.
Yeah.
So the little bullet, She opens it up, and they have that piece of paper in there that says it's been searched. And somebody wrote on it, "Get your freak on, girl." One of the TSA people. Okay? All right? So they ought to put like a funny note in the guy's pink slip when they fire him. Now, here is the TSA. Okay? This is an article by the guy that's now the chief operating officer of Popeyes, which is the Louisiana.
Isn't that Herman Cain?
No, he was Godfather's Pizza.
Godfather's Pizza.
Oh, I love
So this guy is the chief operating officer, and it's a little story about how he flies all the time, right? How often do you fly? Once a week. What's the worst airport? Kansas City. When you go from gate to gate, you have to go in and out of security in Kansas City. When you go from gate to gate. That's what he said.
Crazy.
And the guy says, "What's your favorite airport?" Well, New Orleans. I grew up there. The city's completely different from anywhere on earth. I love it. I love that. He loves the hot dogs in O'Hare. He says, "I'm going to tell you a little story about being in New Orleans." Okay, and having the TSA. There was two movie stars in front of me. He said two famous, recognizable movie stars.
John Goodman, probably.
Could be. John Goodman and
Harry Connick Jr.
Somebody in front of me, totally recognizable, and their stuff is going through
on the conveyor belt.
All of it.
Going through the
I
X-ray.
was wearing a Popeyes T-shirt. I'm going to find the quote. I'm going to find the quote right now. Here it is. "I'm a very friendly guy. I don't mind going through security. I wear a company T-shirt. These two well-known actors, I was prepared for the agents to make a huge fuss over these actors. Everyone was looking at them. But these TSA agents didn't seem to notice them. Didn't even seem to know who they were. And when they saw my Popeye shirt, they went crazy." No shit. No kidding.
That's like the security here. William Shatner was here last week and forgot his ID.
Yeah.
And he had his book, his new book, and he's like, "Look, here's my book with my picture on it. It says William Shatner." Like, "Sorry, never heard of you."
No, of course not. Oh, it's unbelievable.
What, just try to get into the
building. Yeah.
Oh, no,
it's for an interview.
No, it's unbelievable.
I've been there before where I forgot my license and
no, but William Shatner.
I was doing an audition and I said, "I'm going upstairs," and they go, "Well, we can't let you in. Sorry."
No, but they don't. No, it's because they don't recognize them.
Yeah.
It's because they're fucking idiots.
Yeah.
It's because they've chosen these assholes.
Well, not everybody in this world watches Star Trek, and not everybody.
It's not
in this world.
that. It's that they're fucking idiots. They're thinking about fucking spicy rice. Assholes.
Rice and beans at Popeyes is really good.
Well,
I've heard that. I don't really care for the gravy that much.
Popeyes chicken is
Hey, by the way,
good.
I'd like to announce something.
Oh, did you hear that
Amy
John Lennon?
Winehouse has now gone nearly 6 months without drugs.
Oh.
Very nice.
Or drinking.
Wow.
And they're auctioning
breathing.
off John Lennon's tooth. Did you hear that?
No.
They're auctioning off John Lennon's tooth that he gave to a housekeeper back in the 60s or 70s.
Why would you give someone a tooth?
He had it pulled because it was, he had to have it pulled.
Yeah.
And now this woman is putting it up in the auction house. It's being auctioned off. And now, can you believe, imagine all the cavities.
You ought to get the DNA from that.
Imagine all the cavities
and we
in
should,
the rotten British mouth.
We should rewrite. We should rebuild him. By the way, if you go downtown and you are occupying Wall Street.
Yeah, my sister was there
They
yesterday.
give you haircuts now, and they'll put 99%. You're one of the losers.
Yeah.
You'll put 99% in your head.
I got $99 and the bitch ain't back.
By the way,
I got 99 problems and the bitch ain't one.
I am part.
I got 99 problems and the bitch ain't one. You know that song, Garrett?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, 99 problems and the bitch ain't one. I got 99 problems and the bitch ain't one. Cop killer. Gonna kill a cop today. I'm a cop killer. I'm gonna kill a cop today. Bang, bang, you're dead. 99 problems, bitch ain't one. Cop killer.
Now, does it...
If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. I got the rap patrol on the patrol.
Oh, it's the edited version.
Now, hold it 1 second.
99
Does it make it less dangerous sounding when Kevin does it in his show tune voice than it does when the rapper does it?
I think we compliment each other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I mean,
I'd like to see a duet.
No, let's say you had invented it and there wasn't rap, and you sang a cop killer song and said bitch and gun and cop killer. Would people be shocked?
They would be shocked if I was doing that back in the 1970s.
But it doesn't make me want to get up and slap a bitch or kill a cop. But the rappers, it made people want to do that.
I know what you're saying. If I let my grandmother listen to, who's that guy, Robert Cheese or
Richard Cheese.
Richard Cheese. If I let my grandmother listen to Richard Cheese, she'll enjoy it.
What is Richard Cheese?
He sings like the Snoop Dogg songs and stuff like that, kind of like show tuney.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We got to get some Richard Cheese here.
Like this is.
But if Snoop Dogg sings it, my grandmother will have a heart attack.
This is "Rape Me" by Nirvana.
Richard Cheese.
Here's one for the ladies. Rape me. Rape me, my friend. Come on, rape me. Rape me again. I'm not the only one.
Wow.
No, I'm not the only one.
Where did he come from, Richard Cheese?
I love him.
He's been around for like 12 years.
Listen.
Do it and do it again.
Xylophone.
Yeah.
Waste me.
Waste me.
Taste me, my friend.
Would he
thing
ever
is?
come on our show, the Friday morning
Sure.
show or something?
Oh, yeah.
I'd love to have Richard Cheese on.
Does he still do it? Because all his songs are from like 10, 15 years ago.
You know what? He'd be a great one to have in the fishbowl one Friday morning. We haven't done that in a long time, you know.
I think it's great that, you can learn the lyrics to the songs. A lot of these songs from Nirvana, you didn't know what they were saying.
You didn't.
Yeah.
They were, rape me. And now he's going, they're singing rape me again.
What is weird, when I'll go to concerts with my kids or watch something on TV.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the one person they want to go to a concert with.
They keep the music up so loud that you really don't know what the words are. And
this music is too loud.
No, I don't do that. I don't do
Pull
that.
your pants up.
I don't do that.
Pull your pants up.
Nobody
needs to be looking at your underpants.
When you come in here, then Christina starts it and he does it, and you start shitting on me, and I don't like that.
We're sorry, Jay.
No, I'm trying to.
All you do is shit on us.
I do not.
All you do.
We're sorry,
I'm not
Jay.
joking.
Like a shit sprinkler.
Yeah,
I'm not a
shit
shit
all
sprinkler.
over my
No.
chest and then,
No.
Yeah.
It's when you come
What
in.
is it called?
You know what you do?
Chili hot dog?
You know when someone comes over and riles the kids up?
Chili hot dog me every day.
You just quiet the kids down. You just got them quiet. And Uncle Kevin comes over, and I'd have to say to you, look, Kevin.
Rape me again.
Whatever you do,
Kevin.
don't rile them up, all right?
The Jay Thomas Show. For idiots, by idiots. Non-stop idiot action. The afternoon drive show on Stars 2. Jay Thomas. Sirius XM 104. And on the Sirius XM app for smartphones. Stars
2. This is my favorite Richard Cheese song.
Here we go. Richard Cheese. Now, why isn't he in concert?
With so much drama in the LBC, it's kind of hard being Snoop D-O-double-G. But I somehow, some way, keep coming up with funky ass shit every single day. I got bitches in the living room getting it on.
Wow.
And they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning.
He's great.
He's great.
He's fabulous.
So we gonna smoke an ounce through this. Cheese up, hose down, while you motherfuckers.
Hi, everybody. It's the Jay Thomas Show. Hope you're enjoying yourself today. Hey, our special guest is Kevin Meaney and the music of Richard Cheese. Yeah. With Garrett Andritz at the controls and Christina answering the phones. Stay where you are. A lot more coming up on the Jay Thomas Show at Sirius XM. Yeah. Heavy.
Smoking Indo, sipping on gin juice.
See, I could have been an announcer, too. I didn't need to be the star of the show. I would have been happy being the announcer.
Jay, you are the greatest.
Here's Jay.
Jay Thomas is the greatest man.
You should announce yourself. That's perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, the comedy stylist of Kevin. With all this talk of, illegal hits and people's brains going, to Jell-O and stuff in the NFL and people getting arrested and all kind of crazy stuff. It's wonderful to have Brian Scott, the safety from the Buffalo Bills on the Jay Thomas Show. Brian, welcome to the show.
Hey, how are you today, man?
Well, you know what? I'll tell you. I'm a New Orleans Saints fan, born and raised. Garrett is a Jets fan. But what I feel as though you guys, and I think...
I'm a San Francisco 49ers fan.
I believe what you guys have done in Buffalo and the same thing in Detroit, the Lions. You've done the same thing that the Saints did for New Orleans. This winning. Now, you got to fucking keep winning. But congratulations. And it's fun to watch the Bills. Of course, Garrett, who's a Jets fan, can't stand you.
We play them next week.
I know you do. Next week. Hey,
Brian, can I ask one question?
This is the great comedian Kevin Meaney. Brian, go ahead.
Brian, do you do the Brother Weeze show up in Rochester?
No, I haven't done it.
But I'm sure. But some of your teammates probably do. Do you do an update on that program?
Okay. No, I haven't done it.
I guess you haven't talked to any of your teammates. Great. Okay, go ahead, Jay.
All right. Now, Brian, is this song that we just heard a little piece of there? Are you releasing it as a single, as a CD? Is it inspirational? What's it about?
Yes, actually, dedicated. It was actually released today on iTunes, and it was written by myself, by my brother. We co-wrote it together, and we wrote it back during the off season when the lockout was taking place. We had some time, and
while a black was out. What?
While the lockout.
Oh, I thought you said a blackout.
No, the lockout. By the way, excuse me, Brian. Kevin is a gay man and doesn't know a lot about football.
I played football. I was a center. I was a center, yeah.
All right.
Wide receiver.
I loved it.
Brian, just keep talking and pretend the gay man doesn't interrupt us, okay?
He knows gays in the NFL.
No, he
There's
doesn't.
lots of them.
No, he doesn't.
Brian, are there any gay men in
So,
on
Brian,
the Buffalo Bills?
when people buy the record, where does the money? And I don't care where it goes. I hope it goes right to you. But what? Are you raising money for something? What are we? Can we help you with something? What is it?
Well, yeah. The money actually, the proceeds benefit my foundation, the Brian Scott Pick Your Passion Foundation for the Arts. And the single was really released just to try to inspire others, not for me to try to be an artist out there, because they always say athletes want to be entertainers and entertainers want to be athletes.
Right.
This comes from a different place.
Okay. Where'd you go to college?
Penn State University.
Oh, wow. Okay. Now, Brian, for all of you, go to teambeasinboyscott.com. And also on this, you've got the Atlanta Falcons fullback. Is it Ovi Muheli?
Ovi Muheli.
Right. Where's he from? What kind of name is that?
Actually, Ovi is, I know he went to Wake Forest.
No, but I mean that name. That sounds...
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Is he from overseas somewhere?
He's from outer space.
And he learned how to play football? What the deal is that? Then Arthur Moats, who's also the linebacker with you guys. The linebacker from the Falcons, Stephen Nicholas. Jacksonville Jags, a pro running back, Montel Owens.
They're all on the song?
They're backing you up.
No, they're actually not in the song. We shot a music video for it.
They're all dancing around.
So they're lip syncing.
And you know what else? You can add to that.
All of them are musically talented. They all can play an instrument.
Well, listen, you can also add to the thing you were saying before. Football players somehow think they ought to be in videos for some reason.
What about the shuffle?
What was
that?
The Bears. Yeah, the Chicago Bears.
Super Bowl shuffle.
Super Bowl shuffle.
Ovi was born in South Carolina.
South Africa?
Well, there you go.
Carolina.
South Carolina.
All right, now.
Can I ask him one question?
Yeah, but make it a
All
good
right,
one.
Brian, when you're done after the game and you're all in the locker room, okay?
Brian, prepare yourself.
Do you, do all the cups, do they all go into a same big bin and they're all washed and sanitized?
Nah, I don't think guys really wear cups at this level.
You don't wear a cup, really?
No.
No cup?
Now, wait a minute. Now, wait a second.
See, isn't that an interesting question?
You know
Thank
what?
you very much.
I have to. When you say at that level, you're saying that your nuts are so professionally strong that you don't worry about hurting your nuts in a ball game. I'm surprised.
No, it's mostly just jock straps and tights. Yeah.
Really?
Okay, so do all the jock straps go into the same bin?
No.
No,
but you know what?
I was just asking.
No, but wait a minute now.
I know it's kind of a weird question.
Certain positions, when I played high school and college ball.
Jay, that was high school.
No, but certain positions.
Your balls are steel when you're NFL player.
Professional?
Yeah.
All right. You know what? You did ask actually a good question.
Thank you.
Now, Brian, here's my question. All the way up through school.
Do you wear an anal plug?
No. All the way up through school and before you got to the pros, nobody taught you to tackle using your head. They taught you to shoulder tackle. I'm sure at Penn State they did also. And to wrap up, when you guys, and it's been going on forever, when you guys launch your head into these running backs and then and their big giant thighs knock your neck.
Well, they are wearing a helmet like a big cup on their head.
But what I'm saying is, it would seem more effective to actually be doing, a more formed tackle. But it seems even now the guys are still launching and using their heads, right?
Yeah, and I don't think guys necessarily intend to just launch and use their head. When we were taught to tackle, it was you use your body, whether it was the head, the shoulder,
inner thigh,
and you wrap up, right?
Put your body in there, right?
Yeah.
And you wrap up. But some guys
wrap that leg around them.
Rather go for the hit than the solid tackle.
Yeah, they're and you know what? Sometimes they go right by the guy, right? If their arms are out. So what's amazing to me is the form tackle, I think, is just better for the game. And are they teaching that now? Are they having any meetings and saying, hey, we better go back to form tackling and stop this head launch thing?
Well, in practice, that's what we go over all the time is your form tackling. And obviously the league has cracked down on, players launching and using their head because they're trying to make the game safer.
And you know what? I think it's a better tackle. Also, I hate it when a guy's going down and you launch in.
I don't hate it when a guy's going down.
And you launch into him. I hate that. It's like that's kind of dirty playing. You know what I mean?
Right.
I can't believe you don't wear a cup. I have to tell you, that stunned me when I heard that. I would have I'd have steel in my pants. My fear would be so horrible. So, what happens in the bottom of the pile there? Do they still bite and pinch and all the things that they've been talking about for all these years?
That used to happen. I don't know if it happens so much anymore.
Have you been bitten in the last year?
Nah, never.
You
ever pinch anybody on the butt?
Never.
You're in the bottom of the pile. There's a big leg there.
Nobody
in front
ever
of you.
grab your
You
Johnson?
don't just take a bite out of that leg.
No.
Really? Okay, all right. I don't believe you for 1 minute. Hey, Brian, so how many years you been in pro football?
This is my 9th year.
Wow, that's a long time.
You should get on the Herman Cain plan. 999. 9 years.
Brian.
9 footballs. 9 tackles.
You notice I'm not talking either, Brian. It's just horrible. It's one day a week, and he's struggling.
Yeah, but I've been here for a couple of years now.
He has been. Well, listen,
get rid of me.
Except when you play the Saints, good luck. I hope you guys make it all the way.
I have a question.
I don't give 3 shits about the Jets. Yes, go ahead, Garrett.
Do you ever collaborate with your Stevie Johnson, who's a freestyle rapper? He's on your team.
Steve, actually, he is a talented rapper, but no, we hadn't collaborated.
I mean, that's I figured
because of the content that Stevie does?
Yeah.
Is that the reason?
Yeah.
No, actually, we just hadn't. We talked about it from time
Doesn't
to
he
time,
talk about
but,
Satan?
It just hadn't happened yet.
No.
Doesn't Stevie talk about the devil and Satan?
I don't think so, no.
Isn't he pro homosexuality?
You know something? All right.
I'm asking good questions.
No, you're
Jay.
not. No, you're not. You know what I'm going to do right now? Brian, Scott, go to Team B as in boy, Scott.com. Play a little
iTunes
more and iTunes and buy it, and it goes to your foundation. Brian, thank you very much. I'm sorry we had...
You can ask him more
I'm
questions.
sorry that we had a man on with a big fag on at the same time.
What about
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you, Brian, very,
This man is
very
a
much.
gentleman.
Yes, he is a gentleman, and you're very rude.
How dare you?
Two-cock.
Two-cock Tapur.
Two-cock.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's not the interview he wanted to have, is it?
Yes, it is.
What
No,
was
it
he
isn't.
expecting, though? Like, you're a football player and you're out.
He's got a nice voice.
You gotta have fun with it.
Yeah,
nice
and
voice.
he doesn't wear a cup. How do you like
You
that?
know what? I was surprised at that.
that was a question
That was a
you
great-
would never ask.
That was a great question.
Yeah,
Great one.
that was a question you never ask. I'm sorry.
You want to hear Stevie Johnson rapping?
Sure,
Yeah.
he's a football player. Why not? Just go. He's a wide receiver.
Sometimes the fame is pain. Ordinary bitch made out to blow out your brains. I spit game at a broad. Have her blow out my brains. Leave a girl with no lining because I blow out frames.
Stop
blow out
killer.
and organs when I dig in her stomach. Let the girl know before we go on my bed. I can go nice and slow and have my boy dig deep. Turn her around, give her a kiss, and then she's straight to sleep. Bang for me. Sometimes I bang for week. Yeah, we can get this thing cracked.
This is why he doesn't.
We can get to be some long time friends. You and me. I don't drink, but we can share 03. If you beat me, then I feed you. But if you lose, you feed me. I know you're feeling me, but I want to.
I don't think he hangs with him. He doesn't exactly do the
Stevie
dedication.
Johnson is the one that, when he dropped a
I
game...
thought you said Speedy. It's Stevie
Johnson. Yeah.
When he dropped a game-winning catch, I think with no time left last year, he tweeted that he blamed God for not making him catch the ball.
Good for him.
But he meant it, or he was just shitting on people?
He kind of meant it.
He meant it.
Yeah, and
Jesus did that to him.
Yeah.
I got a check for $2.37 the other day.
Yeah.
And you know who I thanked?
Who?
God. I said, thank you, God. I appreciate that.
The other night, the Black Keys were given an award on MTV, and they won
The Black Eyed Peas?
Well, I can't believe you said that. The Black Keys, Dan Auerbach, gets up there and he says, this channel that never respected us or has ever played us, to fuck us like that, it's awesome. You know how they fucked him?
How?
They gave the Black Keys the award, but it said Black Eyed Peas.
Black Eyed Peas on it.
It said Black Eyed.
Oh, there's a group called the Black Keys?
Yeah.
Yes, and they won the award, but the award said Black Eyed Peas on it.
Oh.
Right. Now, they've never played.
Was it a Black Eyed Peas award?
No, it was for the Black Keys.
I thought maybe
Quit asking the same question over and over again.
I figured that maybe the Black Eyed Peas.
And I'm very mad at you about the football player. I had all kind of questions to ask him.
You had nothing.
Scientologists, according to a guy...
Very upset with South Park, right?
Marty Rathbun, Rathbun, Marty Rathbun,
yes,
left the church, but says that internally the church was trying to find anything they could about Trey Parker, Matt Stone of South Park.
Yeah.
And they said that they should make special collections. You know what those are?
Yes.
What are they?
Well, that's when the basket comes around a second time at church.
No, it isn't. It's when you go into the person's trash bin and you try and find liquor bottles, pill bottles.
My father was stopped by the Secret Service outside of Richard Nixon's apartment a number of years ago.
Was he going through his trash?
He was going through his trash.
Why?
My father's was an antique dealer, so...
Why would he be going through Richard Nixon's trash?
Why not?
Well, where did Richard Nixon live that your dad would go through his...
Well, he happened to be going by Nixon's apartment. And
at the Watergate?
No, and here in New York City after he had moved to New York City.
Right.
And my father, I think, saw him bringing out the garbage.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
Richard Nixon did not take the garbage.
I've got to bring this out.
No, he did not.
Well, he actually, so the Secret Service shooed him away. But he went back and he got Richard Nixon's cup.
Yeah. You're an idiot. Now, here's my question. What could they have found that would have caused us to dislike Trey Parker or Matt Stone? What? Oh, they take prescription drugs. Oh, there's coke. Oh, there's booze. It would have made him even richer.
Yeah.
All right? right?
Yeah.
What could they have found? You can't vilify.
They probably found
villains.
nude pictures of
people-
Tom Cruise.
People even think they're gay, too. So even if you found stuff like that.
Whatever. You think they're gay with each other?
I don't think so, but they showed up to the Oscars one year in dresses.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean
that doesn't mean they're gay.
And they were on acid, too, at the time.
Yeah.
That
So what are
doesn't
they?
mean
Yeah.
they're gay.
Let's go to Chuck of Savannah,
Chuck,
Georgia.
banana,
Hello, Chuck. It's Jay Thomas
Jay,
and Kevin Meaney is here. Yes, go.
Please can this guy, or please walk out on the street, hired you to write some comedy for this no-talent fuck.
Now wait a minute. Now wait. What caused? Wait, but let me get to that. What caused it? What caused your anger?
It's just what we had to put it with this guy. What, once a month, once a week? You know, just put a little throttle on it.
I mean, you're so upset. You're stuttering.
He can't even talk, Chuck.
You're so angry.
You know what, Jake? Next time I go to BR, Baton Rouge, I'm going to climb on top of the tower there at the state capitol. I'm going to get a high-powered BB gun and start shooting at people.
Kill some cops.
Kevin Meaney makes you want to get a BB gun and shoot people.
Chuck's a big cop killer.
I know that tower very well. I know exactly what you're talking about. Now you gotta relax.
Chuck, do you like the cum shot at the end of the movie?
Oh my God.
Do you like the cum shot?
He's stuttering. You got Chuck stuttering.
It's amazing that he can even hear to even get on the radio. You know, that is so old. Come on.
You're so magic.
Chuck, do you have a speech impediment?
Yeah.
Are you mentally retarded?
Now, you know what? He's giving
I think he might be mentally unstable.
He's not cursing you. He's giving you a serious criticism, and I think you ought to listen to the man.
All right, go ahead, Chuck.
Please, do what they do with Ira. You know what? They've got a talented Jew. You know what? Go get the Jew, and you know what?
Keep him in the background.
For you.
All right.
It works for Ira. He's 10 times funny.
Right.
Eric doesn't even have to try to be funny.
I agree with you, Chuck.
Chuck, thank you. Chuck of Savannah, you have made Chuck. He's so angry. Chuck could not.
A wonderful.
You kept making Chuck stutter. You know, my father used to go, Chuck. My father used to go, I'm gonna kill you like that. All right.
Chuck,
thank you, Chuck.
Will you kill some Jews?
You turned Chuck into like Daffy Duck or somebody.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
All right, Chuck, I got to take. Chuck, I have to take other calls, but thank you.
More Gilbert Godfrey.
Let's go to Dave.
Okay.
Do you live in a place called Battleground? Where do you live?
Yeah, Battleground, Washington.
Wait a minute.
Oh boy.
You don't live in Battleground, Washington. There's no such place.
Oh boy.
Come on now, we've spoken about this before.
You don't believe him, Garrett? Battleground?
No. I'm going to know you were going to ask him where it got its name from. And
I thought you meant he was a troublemaker, this guy.
No, he's
Wait a minute now.
You're gonna get
you live in Battleground. Oh, he'll know. I know he will. You know exactly why it's called Battleground, don't you?
Back in the old Indian days, there was supposed to be a fight between Indians and the French, and they had a site all set out for it. And one of the chiefs got very ill and died, and they never had the battle, but we live in the spot where the battleground was supposed to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, he knows exactly. Now, of course, which tribe of Indians was it?
That I don't know.
You fucking idiot.
That would be the Sioux.
Just made one up.
It's
He wouldn't even know.
It's named for a tribe of people that were slaughtered by your people, and you should at least give them the tribute they deserve.
Shawnee.
Well, no, it's Yakima.
The Yakima.
Yeah, like Yakima, Washington. I love Garrett, the Yakima.
Oh, sorry, I didn't take
Yakima, Washington.
Native American
You've
tribe.
never heard of Yakima?
Native American tribes.
You've never heard of the town of Tacoma?
I never have either.
You ever heard of Tacoma?
I've heard of Tacoma, but never
Yakima is huge.
Don't forget Panoma.
You ever heard of Walla Walla?
Washington.
That's all Indian names.
Patchogue and Hopog.
I know them all.
That's New Jersey.
That's Long Island.
No, in Long Island. Dave, thanks for calling.
How about
There's
Syracuse?
hogs in New Jersey.
Well, thanks for having me.
You know what, Dave? Thanks for having you all the way from Battleground, Washington. Dave, you took time out of, I'm sure, your busy day to call us. What caused you to stop everything you were doing? What were you doing right before you called, by the way?
I'm working. I'm still working.
What do you do for a living? What sort of thing do you do that helps Americans live a better life?
We're stealth services. We tear down semiconductor equipment and rebuild it.
So you're in the IT industry.
That's true.
Wow. All right, go ahead, Dave.
Well, contrary to the last guy that called about Kevin, I don't mind when Kevin's on the show. I just don't like it when he talks or sings.
So you like him just to sit in his chair and not talk or sing?
Right. We call it Tune Out Tuesday. We love the Jay Thomas show, but normally we don't come around on Tuesday.
All right, I tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to be here next Tuesday, by the way. I have to stay over.
Oh, great.
You're going to come in here next Tuesday, and this is all we're going to do. You're going to come and let Garrett see the cum shot come out of you.
Yes. I think I could do that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can I come?
Well, you're going to.
I mean, can I actually? Can I be a part of that?
Whoa! You know, if we're all on TV on one of those on one of those news channels. Whoa, Christina! That will be all over YouTube. All right, Dave. I you know what? I hear your words, Dave. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Dave.
Let's go to Joe of South Dakota. Yes, go ahead. Joe of South Dakota, bottom. Yes, go ahead.
Jay.
Yeah.
It's San Diego, not South Dakota.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, have
SD, okay, it's not San Diego.
Have you or Kevin
Was you
ever been to the Liberace Museum in Vegas?
I haven't. Have you been there, Kevin?
I'm afraid to say anything. But no, I haven't.
It closed about a year ago, but it was a great place.
Why did they close it?
I think because of funding, there was a lack of attendance. They have everything in storage.
Lack of attendance, yeah.
You would think that every queen that goes to Vegas would rush over there.
Yeah, you would think.
I don't think that there was a great location either, was it?
It was in a storefront somewhere. It was pretty bizarre. But one of the things he used to do...
a great location. They should have put it in a casino, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
Oh, that's too... Yeah. Where did he play? Probably it was torn down, the Tropicana, one of those.
Probably torn down.
But I think he deserves... There should be a museum to all of them. To Liberace, to Elvis, to all of them. The guy eaten by the lion.
We should do a combo museum of all the
Absolutely.
great... But isn't that the Hard Rock Cafe?
And you know what
but he's not in the Hard Rock Cafe.
No, you'd make it better. You'd call it the Poo-Poo Platter Museum. It would be like a mixture of all the,
Poo-Poo.
Mm-hmm.
All the poo-poo that's
You know
out
what?
there.
I love poo-poo platters. You get the little egg roll.
I love stories about poo.
I know, kidding. Well, Joe, thank you. Have you ever been, Joe, to the Liberace Museum?
Yeah, his collection was pretty amazing.
What made you go, Joe?
A friend of mine lived there, and he said, you got to see this place. So we went.
All right.
But he had a copy of the place settings that Queen Elizabeth had. He had them reproduced.
I remember hearing that, yes.
And he also had
he could eat on plates that the Queen ate on?
Exactly.
Jay, do your impression of Liberace telling me about the plates.
George.
No, be telling me, not George.
Oh, Kevin, it's wonderful to have you here. Kevin, these plates.
You better use George.
George, these plates are recreations of the exact plates that the Queen ate on. Now, remember, George, I'm a queen, so I want to eat off the Queen's plates.
He never came out, Liberace.
No, never did.
Never came out, and he
you know what?
The
yes, he did.
Inquirer about that.
He never. They say he was gay, but he never had gay sex. He was a Catholic, very religious, Italian, and he could never admit to his family he was gay. And so what he did was, which is I recommend for most gay people, is don't do anything. Just act, be queer. But you don't have to do all that licking of each other. Okay?
One of the other things they had was a London taxi cab. When he lived in Palm Springs, he used to go to the airport and pick people up.
George, get the jitney. Get the jitney, George. All right. Joe, you know what? I could sit and listen to you talk about Liberace all day, but the phones are lit up, so I've got to go. But thank you so much, Joe. You've added to the show.
Thank you, Joe.
Let's go to Scott of Lancaster, PA, the man that I believe went over to Occupy Lancaster and helped us out, right?
Well, no, I live close to there, but I
You keep saying that, yes. It was somebody else who never called back. Yes, go ahead. What can I do for you?
Well, I just wanted to say that not only do I listen to the show every Tuesday, but I love Kevin Meaney, and I want him to sing more and do more outrageous.
You know what? You're a lying piece of shit. You're just trying to piss everybody off.
He's not lying. I can tell he's sincere.
You're full of shit.
I swear to God.
There are people.
Swear to God.
There are people out there that as soon as here's what's funny about this whole place.
Swear to God.
There's a group of individuals that when they hear that everybody hates something and they know it's going to really upset them, they call up and go, "Do more of it, Jay. Do more of it," knowing that all it's going to do is upset everyone that's listening.
I'm his Facebook friend. I love everything he does.
That's
boy.
wonderful.
Wow.
That's a beautiful story.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Who also is his Facebook friend?
Who?
Scott Peterson.
Oh, yeah. By the way, Scott Peterson is one of my Facebook friends.
Is Casey Anthony?
I mean, I did.
Yes.
Are you jealous,
You know what?
Garrett?
No, hey, you know what? Would you please literally try to become his friend for real? I think it'd be fabulous.
I am his friend for real.
Well, you've got to read what he says to. What does he say to you? What sort of stuff?
He's thinking about coming out.
He wants to go fishing.
No, but he's married.
No, he killed his wife.
No, a woman married him in prison.
Amanda Fry?
No, she didn't marry him.
Another woman.
She told the
Oh,
whole
that's
story
over.
about him.
Another
Wrote
woman
a book
married
about
his
it.
ass. Can you imagine that?
Never.
Thank you, Scott of Lancaster. Let's go to the great state of New Jersey. Dennis of New Jersey, thank God your big fat governor decided not to run for president. Wow.
Yeah, that's disappointing, but hey, it is what it is.
You know, he was going to go to London, and they knighted him circumference.
Oh, my God.
I love that joke.
This is why I listen to this.
Yeah.
I like when he uses food analogies, you know.
Yeah.
We're going to, now just look at this pie. We're going to cut this pie here. He's always talking about pies and, you know.
He's one of those guys, when he eats a pizza, he gets the whole pizza and he folds it.
Yeah.
And then he eats it.
That's
you
impressive.
Know? Yeah.
I'll have a Diet Coke with that.
Yeah. That's what I like. Dennis of New Jersey, go ahead.
Hey, Jay, two things for you. Number one, love having Kevin Meaney on there. One day a week, I think, is enough.
Thank you.
You enjoy about your.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Do you ever think that one day a week would be enough for me, that maybe I just need to be on one day? No.
Not at all, Jay. Enjoy it. Again, have an hour and a half ride each way. Enjoy the ride with you guys.
Is it hard for you to imagine that every day I come in with 3 hours, for 7 years now, 3 hours of nonstop entertainment? It must be, I'm amazed. It must be amazing to you, and you're not me.
That's right. I feel for you, Jay. I really wish.
I prepare. Right or wrong.
He really does. And then many newspaper clippings.
As soon as the show is over, I rest for a little while, and I begin preparing for the next day's show.
Which
it
means
isn't Garrett and Kristina?
No, not with them.
No.
Actually, the prep.
I don't do anything for this show.
The prep is done with Rodney Lee Conover. That's what people don't realize.
So he's on board all week with you prepping?
20 years we've been doing this.
He's been prepping you?
Yeah, we talk in the afternoon, and then we have a meeting.
He kind of psychs you. He gets you pumped up.
You know what? We talk about stuff, and as we're talking about it, it's almost like we're doing a little radio show on the phone.
You should actually record that conversation, the prep, and then we could put that up on the internet. Your prep for the show.
It takes, we could do that on the internet, yeah. But it takes, and we say
I think that would be
No,
really
when we talk about people behind their backs and
that
stuff.
would be great.
No, you got to have something. I'll say something or other, and he'll go, yeah, she's a bitch.
Why'd you have to say she?
I don't know.
I'm just the only
I don't know
other
why I
she
said that.
Deanna.
I wasn't really saying anything. I was just saying sometimes we just go, she's a little bitch. You know, we say stuff to her about her.
You were going to be nice.
I was. I'm just saying we're not talking about her.
Yeah.
So, Dennis of New Jersey, thanks for the support.
Routine.
1 day a week is all they care about.
That's all we ask.
Really what he is I'm not a great stand-up. This man's a great stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
But could you do 3 hours every day and think of funny stuff? And then I would just come on Tuesday.
Well, I'd have to sing.
Oh, God.
Kevin is the main host.
I am what I am.
Kevin, do you want to really do a show here?
Yes.
That would be, and I'm not joking, you should get a show on the Showtune channel. You'd have a great time.
Yeah.
You'd be funny. You'd talk about the show tunes, the shows. You know about them, don't you?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
I do.
You ran out of air there.
I did I got all excited.
Let's go to David of Tennessee. Hello, David. It's Jay Thomas. Where do you live?
Hello, David.
Now Kevin's going to be at the Chuckle Corn, wherever it is.
I'll be at Side Splitters November 3rd through the 5th in Knoxville, Tennessee.
You know where he's going to be?
I don't know
the Rib Shack. You don't know Side Splitters in Knoxville? Come on.
No, there used to be a comedy club there years ago, but I haven't been to it. I don't know Side Splitters.
Do you live in Knoxville?
No.
Well, then that's why you don't know about it. That's why you don't make it sound like, don't do that.
The Tarrytown Music Hall, December 3rd, the Kevin Meaney Christmas Show in its 9th year.
I don't care. I wasn't invited, and you make a lot of money at that thing.
And I'm going to split it with you?
Give me some of it. That's why you don't want to do Caroline's with me, because you'd have to split the money.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is. I could go all over the country with you. We could book all the Harrah's clubs.
And let's do it.
No, because there's something about you that you'll want more. I'll be the star of the thing. Jay Thomas presents, and you just got to come along for the ride, pal.
Well, let's do it.
All right.
You can.
And by the way, I'm not even going to be all that funny. I'm going to MC the thing. Right?
Give me a salary.
You don't want to outshine him.
No, exactly. He's been bread and butter. Mm-hmm. I don't know why his career didn't zoom like mine has.
I'm the Darrell Hammond of stand-up comedy.
Without the crack. Yes, David of Tennessee. Make it over to Knoxville. What night? You'll be there a couple of nights.
I'll be there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Oh, you know what? I just wish I was in Tennessee those 3 nights.
Too.
By the way, if you have never seen Kevin Meaney on stage, top-notch comedy, stand-up, I mean big-time entertainment.
Yeah.
David, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I don't care who gets mad. Tuesday is the best day of the show because Kevin is hilarious.
So for you, wait a minute. It's appointment radio for you.
Yeah, no, I do. I really do. I make it a point if I've got a lot of driving to do through the week that I try to do it on Tuesday, so I can be in the car and listen to Kevin.
Wow. Now, what about the rest? I'm on every day. I'm on 5 days a week. Do you ever make an appointment to hear my show when I'm just on it by myself?
But if I'm...
What is it?
If I've got a choice, I'm going to listen to Kevin.
Really? Yeah. Really? Yeah. Now, when you watch pornos, do you like to see the man?
I was just going to ask that same question. We're on the same page.
It's nothing like that, and sometimes he does go a little too far.
He does.
Gay stuff, but it's hilarious.
Well, he insulted that football player.
That football player, I think, is gay.
Yeah.
Thank you. He'll get over it. It's hilarious. It's funny.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, hold on. Stay right there, David. Let's put Bob of Michigan on at the same time. Bob, David of Tennessee is just excited when Kevin's here. It's appointment radio. Is that the same feeling you have, Bob of Michigan?
No, absolutely not.
No.
I'm sure Kevin is a very talented person.
Thank you, Bob.
I know that you are.
I'm a huge fan.
Fiercely loyal to your...
I'm loyal. I think he goes too far, and he makes me very uncomfortable, and he insults many.
And I apologize to you, Jay. I apologize.
Well, it's too late, though. You've already done it. How about the guy that spent 23 minutes in hell? I tried to get him back on. He'll never come back on again.
Well, maybe we should try again.
You asked him if Stalin and Hitler were playing fucking badminton naked or something, and that was the end of that.
I did not ask
something or other. Bob, what is it about Kevin that gets you? It's the gayness?
No, it's not the gayness. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
But
what is it?
You just get going, you get talking about something, and he always interrupts.
Yeah, that's what I do. I interrupt, just like I'm interrupting you right now.
Yeah, you hear? Yeah. You know what? You need to fucking stop doing that.
No,
David of Tennessee, you like him, but when he interrupts me, that's got to really piss you off.
It pisses you off. It's hilarious.
Oh, my God. That's what makes you laugh, that I get interrupted?
Yeah, but you know what? It's usually a relevant, good joke.
Now, Bob, did you hear this guy, David? He thinks it's relevant when he interrupts me.
But I like interrupting Bob right now.
Stop it!
No, I'm...
You've got to stop it! God damn it! Stop it!
I think it is relevant.
Hold on a minute.
I think it is relevant when Bob is talking that I talk over him.
Get the fuck out.
All right, I'll leave.
Get the fuck... I'm not kidding you.
No, I'm leaving.
Get out.
I am going to go.
No, go on.
I'm going to leave.
Because it's not funny when you
do your show, okay?
Get the fuck out.
All right, very good.
No, I'm not kidding. Take your headphones off.
I know you're not
Get the fuck out.
I'm just going to get my... I got to put my pants on.
Don't let the fucking door hit your gay ass on the way out.
But
don't let the door go up your ass.
Can you zip me up?
No, I can't.
Okay.
When we come back, fucking Kevin Meaney, Bob, will not be here.
But I'll see you next Tuesday.
Get out!
Jay Thomas. The Jay Thomas Show. It's the afternoon show on Stars 2, Sirius XM 104, and on the Sirius XM app for smartphones.
Put up. Get out.
Fuck you.
Get
asshole.
Out.
No, fuck you.
No, fuck you.
Yeah? Well, fuck you.
Well, you don't touch me. I'll beat you like I did gays in the French Quarter. We should go gay knocking. Shut up. Fuck out. I'm tired of his shit.
That was uncomfortable.
Is this John Mayer?
Yes.
Something terrible's happened to John Mayer. He got his, he had something on his vocal cords, right? And they've operated on him, and he says that, and he can't sing or anything, but he's been playing the guitar, and he says that for the last 2 months, there's a song in him, and as soon as he can sing, and when I read this,
can't come out.
That's right. And I'm reading this thing, and I'm going, "You've got to be kidding me, right?" So he's got a song in him, but it's killing him because the song can't come out, and he wants everyone to know in his blog or on his when he was on Facebook. Remember now, I'm okay. In fact, I'm not sad. I know the operation's going to be a success, and the song is in me. I have all the pieces all put together, and as soon as I can sing, the song is.
How many girls want to line up to be the reason why he can get the song out?
Man, he's had a
what a
all-star.
pity party.
Him and Derek Jeter are like the Hall of Fame of dating.
Oh, well,
he pulls a lot of tail.
Didn't he do Jennifer Aniston? Then he said shit about her.
Love Hewitt,
but he said shit about her, didn't he?
A little stink.
You know what? I like to listen to him, but it's like elevator music. I don't want to go to a concert and hear this shit.
It's for girls.
Now, hold on a minute. Turn this up. I want you to listen to this. Listen to it for a second. He stole a guy's entire career. You ever heard of Michael Franks?
Never.
Michael. All right, you find Michael Franks. You're gonna die. This guy Michael Franks has been around forever, right? And he had one hit song called "Popsicle Toes."
Okay, I got that.
Okay, all right.
Sounds like a Jack Johnson song.
Hold on.
Bubble Toes.
Yeah.
Hit Popsicle Toes right now. All right, listen. Just listen. You just heard John Mayer, right? I think John Mayer hurt himself by doing this guy's voice. Ready?
And when God gave out rhythm,
John Mayer.
He sure was good to you.
It's like Rat Pack, John Mayer.
John Mayer and Richard Cheese.
Yeah. No, I think it's, I don't know.
No, but this is a silly song. What else do you have by Michael Franks?
Eggplant, Don't Be Blue, Just Like Key Largo.
All right, you know what? Play Just Like Key Largo. Play another one. I'm telling you, John Mayer stole this guy's act. This guy's a cleaner voice than John Mayer.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It's the same kind of music, though. Must be killing this poor guy. You know. Superman with about headlines, and I'll play it for you at 5:27. How you doing? It's the Scorpion. The all-night satellite. A little Michael Franks.
That makes me giddy.
Listen.
I'm so scared of heights, babe.
Doesn't it sound like John?
Similar.
Yeah, absolutely.
So hard.
Good call. He absolutely stole his act. And because he stole his act and strained his voice, he caused some sort of a lesion. So for stealing an act, allegedly, he has a lesion that has to have a surgery. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Michael Franks.
This guy's been around since 73.
A long time. Forever and ever. Let's go to Leroy of Missouri. Leroy, you ever heard Michael Franks before? I think he sounds just like John Mayer.
I'm probably Michael Frank's #1 fan. He's got 13 albums out. He's the jazz man's jazz man.
When you heard John Mayer, didn't you think this guy kind of stole Michael Franks' act?
No, John Mayer's kind of pop, rock, soft rock.
But the same voice stylings, I think, don't you?
Well, I think John Mayer can't help that, poor guy.
No, I think he stole Michael Franks' act. That's what I think.
Oh, yeah, that soft, little bit rough singing.
You know what it's like? It's like these guys that can kind of sound like Howard Stern, and they'll go on radio. You know what I'm saying? All over. You'll hear a guy kind of going, "Hey," and almost for a minute you think it's Howard, and they steal his. They all get lesions on their vocal cords and they die.
Mancow.
No one, Mancow can sound like Howard.
Wasn't he kind of a Howard ripoff?
No, he was a wild child, but not a Howard ripoff. No. He got fired yesterday.
Again?
Cumulus bought up, I guess, a bunch of ABC stations, and they fired like 1,000 people in like a week.
Woo.
I gave awards on Saturday at the Georgia Radio Hall of Fame, and the guys that won the award had just been fired that day by Cumulus, this company. They fired everyone, secretaries, everybody. Oh, everyone's, saying they're a horrible company. And all.
It was a cloudy day at Cumulus.
It was a cloudy day at Cumulus.
Thank you very much.
Well, Leroy of Missouri, thank you very much.
All right, thank you for your signed autographs also, Jay.
Oh, wow, my pleasure. My pleasure. All right. By the way, on Thursday, I'm taking some age-appropriate 8x10 photos. They don't like the one that's in the lobby, besides being black and white, is not age-appropriate. And they want it age-appropriate. So we'll do it. All right? All right.
To me and one to my wife. She thanks you also.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you, Leroy. Is it Leroy or Leroy? I like to say Leroy. Johnny B.
Disposal.
From Connecticut. Hello, Johnny B. How are you?
Not too bad, my friend. You kind of hung up on me yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. There's a difference between kind of hanging up and really hanging up. That's turn it up, Garrett. That's really hanging up right there. Kind of fucking hanging up. Let's go to Bill of Atlanta. Yes, Bill, it's Jay Thomas. Yes, sir.
Jay, I was surprised that you actually prepare for the show. That was the most surprising thing.
Get rid of him. Get fucking rid of him. Get rid of him.
Negative and
I don't want to hear all of your bullshit. Let's go to Joe of Westchester. Okay? I don't want to hear it.
No bullshit, Joe.
Yeah, you know what? I don't need any opinions. I don't need any, you did this to me or you did that to me. Everything I do is planned. Everything I do has a reason. And I know exactly what I'm doing from the first moment this show begins to the last moment, the last breath you hear. The rest of the day, I'm not sure I know what I'm doing. But for these 3 hours, I am positive. Joe of Westchester, go ahead. Go. I don't need to hear an opinion. I don't need an opinion. I just gave, it was a declarative statement. I didn't ask you to make a statement about my declarative statement.
Listen, I called about Kevin Meaney, but I guess
he's gone. Get rid of him. He's gone. Wow. I am not taking any shit right now.
So you were saying you were positive for these 3 hours?
Well, I that's over now.
Oh.
The other night, Seth MacFarlane, and I've been to one of these parties, to his Christmas party. He gets a big, he's from Family Guy and American Dad. And, of course, I did that part for 2 seconds on American Dad, and they got rid of me. But he has a 25-piece orchestra. He loves to sing. And he throws these big parties. He threw a big birthday party for himself in L.A. But what's weird is the people that went to it were publicists got him invited to this party. Mel Gibson was there. He had to do that as a shit for shits and giggles, right?
Yeah.
Olivia Wilde from House was there. You might know her, I guess. Sean Parker, you know him?
No.
I don't know who that is. Now, here's who comes to the thing. Demi Lovato, who was on Disney, who a friend of mine acted on the show, another buddy of mine was part of a show that she did, was a producer. Everyone I've ever met that's ever been around her says she is a raging teenage bitch. Then she goes into rehab or whatever.
For cutting.
All of it. And of course her parents are her managers and all that shit. She's a raging lunatic. She can go and have 50 fucking hours of therapy. She's still going to be a little bitch.
Sean Parker, real quick. Well, I think the guy that created Napster.
Oh, okay.
Part of Facebook.
Well,
you know who hates Demi Lovato? Bobby Slayton. He worked with her on that show.
Yeah, no, terrible.
He's even tweeted about her. He hates her.
It's awful. She's crazy, in my opinion. Wilmer Valderrama is dating her, and they're dancing and making out on the dance floor. He is a fucking
pedophile. Why does he go for these young girls all the time?
First of all,
why?
Lindsay Lohan was 16 years old or 17 years old. That's disgusting.
What a horrible human being.
Can I tell you why?
It is horrible.
Can I tell you why?
And you're a pig.
When you're that young, certainly not underage, you don't have to wash it as often. It's sweet on its own, Garrett.
and then it funks out like hers has been doing lately.
Well, Wilmer's long gone. By the time there's a little stench to it, Garrett, we're already in the car.
You two are so full of shit.
I had a girlfriend once, and she used a diaphragm, and it got stuck in there. We couldn't get it out. So she went to work or whatever, and she comes back. She goes, I don't want to go to the gynecologist. We got to get this fucking thing out of here. Well, man, look. I get in there, fucking dig it in there.
Forceps.
It had been in there 24 hours, right? When I got that thing out, it was as if.
Oh my God! I don't even.
It was as if fish heads had been in the garbage disposal. Okay, I reach in there and I finally get my fingers. It had been kind of like a vacuum, or it had suctioned. It had suctioned. What does it cover? It goes over something. What is it? There's a little thing in there. There's a little thing in there that feels like a little. It feels like a little penis inside of the vagina. So you're inside of it, and you touch this thing, and you can actually. Maybe it's where they pee. I don't know what it is, but it's almost like a little. It's not the clit. It's
like
inside.
A tumor.
No, it feels like a little tube, and you can play with the end of it. Not every woman's different. Anyway, it had suctioned over that. Man, I got that thing out of there, and there was like funky syrup and shit in there, man. It was bad.
Oh, it says here, however, if sex does not occur, it's quite safe for a woman to leave her diaphragm in, even to sleep.
Yeah, well, guess what? It is safe. It's. You know what it smells like? Something you've left in the fridge something you've left a little too long. All right. Let's go to Jerry of Tampa Bay. Jerry, yes, hello. And you pricks beat the Saints a couple of weeks ago. So have a nice time. We're going to light your asses up the next time we meet. All right, Jerry?
That'll be all right. I was laughing at you. You're funny, and you say funny things about that gay fella. I always think that's funny. But yesterday they was playing a rerun, and you was talking about playing with your cat, and I figured that's a pretty pussy thing to do.
Oh, really? Have you ever owned a cat, Jerry of Tampa Bay?
Queers.
No, they're not.
Boy.
They are loyal. You want to hear something? And I will bet you this.
Queers.
I'll bet you this. If you go to a shelter, I'll give you $100 if you do this. Go to a shelter, get a kitten, make sure it has its shots and everything else, and you can give it away later. I dare you to have a cat for 30 days and not say, this is the best pet I've ever had. I mean it.
Here's my thing,
Hold on. I'm talking to him.
I might have to do that.
I'm not kidding. I was the same way you were, and I didn't like them and the whole deal. And my wife liked cats, and she had one. I never even fooled with it. Well, one day, she gets one from the whatever, and I rescue this cat that lived in the woods, and Rocky, just feeding it and everything else. The next thing you know, the loyalty, and the other thing is you don't have to fool with them. They take care of themselves. Can you imagine a woman that you would have and that she would cook for you, clean, and everything else, fuck you, and then when you don't need to talk to her anymore, she's gone. That's what it's like.
That'd be nice.
Jerry, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. And there's so many, you will not have to worry about the cat. By the way, you put out enough food for the cat for a week if you're gone. They don't overeat.
That's why it's loyal. If I started feeding Rocky, he would forget your name in a day.
Oh, no. Okay, fine. I don't care. But you know what? You would love him because you know what? They're filled with love. That's it. They're filled with love.
Self-love.
Wait, can I ask you a question
Jerry,
about cats?
Jerry, please do it. And if you don't want the cat, we'll find a home for it, okay?
I drive a cat.
You need to have the cat in the truck with you.
And then throw it out the window.
What?
It's a taxi cab.
Oh, it'd be fabulous to have the taxi cab and you've got the kitten. Your tips will triple.
Until they're allergic.
Not double, triple.
Say it has some disease.
It won't have a disease.
No, for sympathy.
You don't need that.
Say the cat does.
Wait, you don't need sympathy with a cat.
Can I ask you a question about cats?
What?
Somebody like you who's very particular and very tidy and everything has to have an order and a place.
Right.
They shit in a box and then they walk on your bed with the shit under probably and the
don't
things.
Step in the shit.
But
They're
it's
clean.
all in there. The piss, the shit, it's all
Hold
in
on.
the box.
There is a cat litter called Extreme.
Uh-huh.
And it gathers around everything. And the other thing is, my cats live outside, so they go out. They're indoor, outdoor.
Does it make you nervous? What if it gets hit by a car?
That's too bad. They're animals.
Oh, I don't like that. You're not taking any precautions.
They're animals. It's a fucking animal.
I had an uncle in Louisiana. He had a pet pig that had a wooden leg.
When we come back, the story of the pet pig with a wooden leg.
Jay Thomas.
It's the Jay Thomas Show.
I'm my own man. I'll run this mother the way I want to. The Jay Thomas Show. Afternoons.
Stars 2. Sirius XM 104.
Back to Jerry of Tampa Bay. Jerry, your uncle in Louisiana had a pig with a wooden leg. How did that work? I don't understand it.
He had a pig. He's pretty smart. It lived in and out of the house, and he'd come and go. And one time the house caught on fire, and they was asleep. And that pig came in and started making a racket, and it woke them up, and it saved their lives. Mm-hmm. And so they got out, and they didn't get burned up. Mm-hmm. And then another time, he was on his tractor, and he fell off, and that pig drugged him out of the way and saved his life again.
Jerry.
That's true story.
That's bullshit. That's total bullshit.
No, that's true story. And then I said to him one time, I said, how come that pig got a wooden leg? And he said, you don't eat a pig like that all at once.
Oh, great. All right, get a cat, Jerry. Thank you very much. Let's go to Diana of Pittsburgh. We only have 45 seconds, Diana. Go ahead.
Hey, Jerry, it's called a cervix.
I'm Jay.
Yes, cervix. Thank you.
Oh, the cervix. The diaphragm goes over the cervix.
The word.
Is that the thing when you put your finger inside of you can play with it a little bit? Yeah.
Gosh,
yeah.
You made her giggle.
When I come to Pittsburgh, I'm gonna open a club and call it the cervix. Everybody comes in, okay? Diana, thank you very much. What do you do for a living, Diana? What do you do?
I'm a nurse.
Of course you are. I love nurses because when you're naked, they've seen it all. All right.